Hello, sports fans, and welcome to Waco ISD Stadium for Game 2 of the Derrick Johnson Kickoff Classic as the Waco Lions host the Harker Heights Knights. I'm Lark Smith along with Butch Henry, and Coach, what does Marty Herbst have in store for us tonight?
Well, he hopes it's a lot more than they had last year. They were 2-8 last year, which is very uncharacteristic because this program has a lot of pride. But they had 3 big-time injuries last year, including DJ Scott. And Coach Herbst just hopes that they can rebound and hopes that the pride is back. But on the other side of the coin, this is a Harker Heights team that went 6-5 last year, but they lost their tall, so to speak, and Troy Smith, their quarterback, who's now at Army. So both teams looking for the win the first, and you got a 5A against a 6A, so we'll see what happens.
Well, that's Butch Henry's take on it. Let's find out what Marty Herbst's take is on it as he's down the field with our Pat Atkins. Pat?
Thanks, Lark. Coach, Butch Henry was just talking about the injury bug last year. Obviously, make the playoffs your first 2 years as coach, and a little bit of a letdown last year because of the injuries. What are you looking to get done in your first game of the new season?
Well, we're looking to hit it off right. We had a great off season. Summer strength and conditioning went well as summer 7-on-7. First few weeks of fall have been really good. Our kids are excited, and we talk about the future and as well as the past, and traditionally what we're playing for and what we can come back and be remembered for. So those are the things we'll be hanging on our hat tonight.
Obviously, first game of the year, Texas high school football in August. We're always worried a little bit about the heat and keeping players properly hydrated. I guess tonight's really not as hot as some of the past opening nights we've had, but is that something you guys have taken into account?
Might catch a break tonight, but yeah, we teach the guys that we don't hydrate an hour before the game. We hydrate about 48 hours before the game. So we tell them we always want them drinking them water or something equivalent to, and so far the fall ball practices, we hadn't had any problems with it.
Lastly, obviously, you're facing Harker Heights tonight. Team that went 6-5 last year, lost their quarterback, who I guess now is playing at Army, but they are big up front. How do you handle that coming into the opening game?
Big up front. We feel like we've got a good defensive front that can hold their own, so that'll be a pretty good test. 2 evenly matched teams, and it ought to go down to the fourth quarter.
Coach, appreciate your time as always, and we're looking forward to a exciting kickoff, and we'll be back with the national anthem, the entry of the players, and the opening kickoff right after this on WISD TV.
Welcome back to Waco ISD Stadium. Lark Smith along with Butch Henry. Pat Atkins down the sideline as we get prepared for Game 2 of the Derrick Johnson Kickoff Classic. Waco High taking on Harker Heights. Last night we saw the Teague Lions take on the Lexington Eagles, and Teague ran away with that one from the very get-go, Coach.
Yes, they did, and pretty good Teague team. But I tell you what, I was very impressed with the quarterback from Lexington. He threw the ball well. I think they'll win some football games. I really do.
I believe they will. I just think they ran into a buzzsaw in Teague. Teague's got it going right now, and especially with that quarterback who can run like the wind. He had 5 touchdowns, longest from 83 yards. So he kind of had it going on. They got a 22-point lead before they ever got out of the first quarter.
And for you folks watching tonight, and for a broadcaster, it's pretty tough to see the numbers on both these teams.
Yeah, you see Waco High coming through their run-through in their gray jerseys with the red numerals. So from our press box advantage, that's going to be very tough to read. And then across the way, the Harker Heights Knights are dressed in all white, and the numerals are white, just outlined in red. So we may have a little difficulty identifying numbers tonight. So if you hear me saying that's number 25 with the ball, hopefully that'll help you folks at home too, because it's going to be a little tough. We need to talk to these uniform makers.
I think the UIL needs to pass the rule. We talked about that before we went on the air, that if you wear dark jerseys, you ought to have white numbers. If you wear white jerseys, you ought to have dark numbers. That's just it.
Makes logical sense to me, but then again, logic is wasted on human beings pretty much.
See, Marty Herbst's talking to a couple of the officials down there. It's hard to believe this is Marty starting his 4th year at Waco High.
Wow. Who's our officiating crew tonight, Coach?
Well, wearing the white hat will be Tom Downey. On the crew from the Waco chapter, Richard Shackelford. Got his father-son combination, Rico and Weedy Harris. And we got Justin Goolsby, who is Jerry Goolsby's son.
Well, goodness.
It's all in the family ride, that's baby.
Just waiting for the captains to meet at midfield for the coin toss. Derrick Johnson had plans to be here for this game tonight, but
I understand he's going to be here next Friday.
He will be here next
that's
Friday
what I
for
understand.
the Waco High game when Waco High takes on College Station.
Which is, I tell you what, very new program, but they were very good last year.
Well, and Harker Heights will be back here in 2 weeks to take on the University
Yes,
Trojans.
they will.
Matter of fact, Harker Heights schedule, they only play at 2 fields during the regular season, here and Leo Buckley Stadium.
I saw that. That's pretty neat. I saw Coach Willis from University. He and the Price boys downstairs doing a little scouting because they play both these teams.
Referee explaining things to the team captains. The coin is tossed and in the air, and it looks like Waco High has won the toss.
Is he wired?
If he is, he didn't turn on the microphone. There he is.
And defer.
All right, they're going to defer. So they'll get the choice in the second half. So what does Harker Heights decide to do? They're going to take the football.
They will receive.
So Harker Heights will have the football going from left to right on your TV screen. They're going to be led by junior quarterback Daniel Cole. Under the head coaching guidance of Jerry Edwards.
See, I thought Robert Gray, well, I understood, was supposed to be the quarterback, but looks like Daniel Cole's the man, and they have another youngster, Torres, that's a senior that's also plays some quarterback. So I guess we're ready for the Waco High Band and the national anthem.
He's still running a little thing up on the scoreboard showing Derrick Johnson and some of his great hits as a Kansas City Chief. Derrick makes this particular classic possible. Great star here at Waco High, went down to the University of Texas and had a great career, and now having a spectacular career in the NFL.
I saw him one night here. I believe they were playing John Tyler. I think he had like 30-something tackles. Unbelievable night. But that's when they ran, John Tyler used to run that sweep to the right, sweep to the left.
And he could get to the left and to the right.
They used to huddle up, too, back in the old days.
I kind of remember that. Somewhere in the back of my mind, I remember teams huddling up between snaps. Got the ROTC to present the colors at midfield. Harker Heights a 6A team, Waco High a 5A team. We'll see if the Lions can hold up with the 6As.
It's just hard for me to believe that there are 4 5A high schools in the city of Killeen, but there is Shoemaker, Heights, Killeen, and Killeen Ellison, and then Belton Midway's in that district. That's a pretty tough district.
Certainly is.
You want a little side note here before we do the national anthem?
Yes, sir.
Ted Long was on this staff last year, outstanding football. He's now coaching at Sharpstown High School.
Is he really down in the Houston area?
And Lewis Fight is coaching at Fort Worth Eastern Hills.
Outstanding.
And DJ Scott is at Oklahoma Panhandle University. So there you go. That's all the info I know.
I bet you know a whole lot more. You get those trivia questions from somewhere.
Yeah.
Colors are presented to midfield. Time for the national anthem from the Waco High School Band. first Friday night of the high school football season in the state of Texas for 2015. Coach, there's some pretty good matchups going on this first weekend. You tell me there's a game here at McLean Stadium. Allen is meeting who?
Cedar Park.
Cedar
Both
Park.
those teams ranked in the top 5, and then out at Midway, you got Midway and Lake Trappist. You got the China Spring at Lorena. So there's some good first round matchups. Let's put it that way.
There's a game tomorrow night that's going to be televised on ESPN2 that matches a team from Texas against a team from California.
Yep.
Not just any teams from Texas and California, but Euless Trinity, who's always been a powerhouse in the state of Texas, taking on
De La Salle, aren't they?
De La Salle
Yeah.
from California. Now, they say they play independently. Does that mean they can recruit to De La Salle? I mean, this team has like a 151-game winning
Yes,
streak.
I know it. I don't know it. And Stephenville's playing a team out of Florida. I don't understand all this, but one thing I remember about Euless Trinity, pretty hard names to pronounce.
Yeah,
That's all I can-
that and the Haka dance.
Yeah, the Haka dance, yeah.
Waco High lining the ball up on South 30. Clear sky overhead. There is a slight breeze. It's going to be at the back of the Lions here in the first quarter. And as we get underway here at Waco ISD Stadium, we'll start the evening at 94 degrees.
Oh, so it's a little warmer than it was last night.
Just a bit warmer.
And by the way, you can tell the kicker. They always have different colored shoes.
That they do. Kicking off for Waco High will be Alexis Aranaga. Back deep is Jaquan Tillis along with Jamarcus Morgan. If anybody kicks the ball deep anymore.
Yeah, I don't
We
think
saw nothing but pooch kicks last night.
I think we'll see that here too, maybe.
We are underway. It is a pooch kick coming to an open area on the near side, and they kick it out of bounds. So
That's not the way you want to start.
not necessarily. That is going to be a penalty, and considering the fact that it's out at the 31, they'll probably take the kick and not make them kick it again. So Harker Heights will start with fairly good field position.
They put it on the 35,
We have a kick out of bounds.
or they leave it where it is.
Well, they're going to put it at the 36. It's a 5-yard penalty. So they're getting 1st and 10 at the 36.
Madu Anili. Where's number 33 is supposed to be their go-to guy. He's one of the fastest guys on the team, so we'll see.
He is in the backfield with Daniel Cole, the quarterback. Cole has 1 receiver to the near side and 2 to the far side. He hands it off to Neely, and he's grabbed around the ankles about the time he gets the football. There at the bottom of the pile, Patrick Davis had him by the shoestrings.
Yeah, and LaDadrian Glasker, who's a weird, he's got a weird number for defensive lineman. He wears number 3, but he was also in on that tackle. He is a good one.
No gain on the play for Neely. 2nd down and 10. And apparently got a whistle at the snap and a procedure call. It's going to go 5 yards backward against Harker Heights.
False start. Offense, number 58. 5-yard penalty. 2nd down.
2nd and 15 from the 31 now.
Keep your eye on the defensive back for Waco High. He wears number 2, Eric Cuffey. That young man is being widely recruited.
See if Ice changes the play, goes to a passing play facing 2nd and 15. Cole steps up in the pocket and has some running room. Tucks it and runs. Gets a block downfield and will pick up yardage right at the 1st down markers at the 46-yard line. He picks up 15 yards on the play.
That time that you see Cole, nobody open. He got flushed out of the pocket. Here he goes. And don't you watch this block coming up right there. I'm telling you, I did not get the young man's number. He put a good block on Marquavian Williams.
1st and 10 for the Knights. Once again, we have motion in the line. It's going to be procedure against Harker Heights. That's the kind of...
Offense, number 52. 5-yard penalty. Remains 1st down.
That's on the center. He's supposed to know what the snap count is, Coach.
He's supposed to. I see some of those coaches coming about halfway on the field. Don't know what the heck's going on for the Knights right now.
Takes it back to the 41 where it's 1st and 15. Cole once again flush from the pocket, gets away from the first would-be tackler, throws downfield and is incomplete. Intended for number 8, to Marcus Lockhart.
And the receiver wanted the interference call, but they just got caught up with the defender. Checking in the game right now for Waco High is Kavion Vincent, only a sophomore, 5'11", 300 pounds, number 99.
Can't miss him, right over the ball.
Yep.
Going to be right across from the Harker Heights center. Elijah Scott. 2nd down, 15. Cole once again flushed. This time he's going to be dropped. First man to flush him out of the pocket was LaDadrian Glasker. Then the posse got there.
Yeah, you see right there they had they didn't blitz. You see that's a good tackle also by Dwayne Ritchie in on that thing. Only a lot of juniors and sophomores on this Waco High team.
So Cole dropped for a 4-yard loss, faces 3rd and 19 at the 37-yard line. Once again, we got motion. It looked like the end on this side was already moving backward before the snap.
Offense,
Is that 3 so far?
That is
5-yard
3 so
penalty.
far.
Remains 3rd down.
Now they're facing 3rd and 24. All the way back to the 32-yard line.
By the way, Harker Heights has picked 6th in their district by Texas Football Magazine. Waco High has picked 5th in their district.
3rd and a bunch for the Knights. They've already converted 1 first down on 3rd and long. Pass is on its way and complete. Making the catch is Alex Pons. And once again, they managed to pull it out of the fire on 3rd and long.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. You watch it right here. He was wide open. He had a 5-yard distance between he and the closest defender. That was a good pass and a good catch that time.
That's a 34-yard pass to Pons. It gives them the 2nd first down in this drive, which started back at the 36. And now a timeout going to be called.
Offense, first charge timeout.
I don't think Harker Heights was prepared to get that first down. They didn't think it was going to be that easy.
No, they weren't. And you remember the young man last year with the quarterback, Troy Smith.
Yes,
they beat Waco High. He was one heck of a football player, and he's now on a football scholarship at Army.
Outstanding.
So, I knew he was a good one.
Well, this also gives the Waco High defensive coaches a chance to shore things up as they've given up a couple of first downs on 3rd and long. First time it was 3rd and, or actually I guess it was 3rd and 15 that they were facing. Now he gives it up on 3rd and 24.
And that's defense is supposed to really be the strength of this Waco High team, but they may have to start blitzing a little more because you give Cole some time. You can see he can throw the football.
He put it on target to Pons. So from Waco High territory, the 34-yard line of the Lions. Cole brings him up. Has 2 men in the backfield with him this time. Looking to pass in the flat and overshoots his target a little too hard for Tillis there.
I tell you, Tillis is one of those young men that's only a sophomore, but they say when he gets to football, good things happen. And he had a chance that time, but just couldn't hang on.
Neely, the lone running back in the backfield with Cole. 2 wide receivers each side, looking right, throws, and it's underthrown. And we'll wait and see if they call that a completion. The back judge says no, he did not make the catch. Just 1 of 4 passing for 34 yards so far for Cole. And here once again they face a 3rd down and long. 3rd and 10 at the Waco 34. Trips to the left, single receiver to the right. Cole gets everybody set. Passes quick across the middle and incomplete. Tried to hit McCoy coming across the middle.
All right, Coach Smith, you make the call. It's probably too far for a field goal, probably too close for a punt. So what do you do?
That makes a decision for me. You
Yes,
go
it
for
does. That's it.
It's right there in that do-nothing zone where you just basically have to go for it. The Lions trying to hold this initial drive of Harker Heights on 4th down. And once again, we got whistles at the snap and procedure against Harker Heights.
False start. Offense, number 74. 5-yard penalty. Still 4th down.
Right tackle saw that Waco High was going to blitz at times. So he flinched a little bit, tried to get a head start on him.
That may have changed the mind of
I
the
think
coaching
it did.
staff and Jerry Edwards, and they're going to go with the punt now.
Oh, they're in punt formation anyway.
That's true. And back to punt is their running back, Madu and Ely.
Uh-huh.
Waco High not buying it. They're sending nobody back. Now we have a substitution infraction.
Yep. So that'll move him back 5 more yards.
Substitution infraction. Number 12 of the offense. 5-yard penalty. Remains 4th down.
25 yards of penalty in the opening drive, Coach.
Well, you can tell it's the first game. I think Waco High may put somebody back now. I don't know.
From the 44-yard line, now they're not showing punt necessarily, but they did go back into punt formation.
And they did put somebody back, Waco High.
Ely with the rugby punt. He gets off a line drive that goes out of bounds. Coach, I think he's got a pretty good leg.
Yes, he does. He just got away from him a little bit.
At the 22-yard line is where they say it goes out of bounds. It's just a 22-yard punt for a Neely. Waco High gets the ball for the first time with 9 minutes and 39 seconds left to go in the first quarter.
We'll get our first look at Will Richards III, who I'll call WR3. Played quite a bit last year when DJ Scott got hurt. I understand he's looking really good. He's played as a freshman on this football team.
Keeps the football, and there goes Will Richards, the third down the sideline. Can he outrun the rest of the folks? Getting caught from behind, but he's in night territory somewhere around the 30-yard line before Corey Donald is finally able to catch him.
They ran that zone read that time. He faked the ball to DeAndre Jackson, kept it himself, picked up good yardage. You get a good look at it.
Mark the ball at the 28 in night territory. Handoff goes to Jalen Harris in the backfield. Going to pick up the pace a little here on the offensive side now. This Waco High will go quickly. 4-yard pickup there for Harris. 2nd down and 6. Swing pass out in the flat. Can't hold on to it. DeAndre Jackson just couldn't get the fingers around it.
That play looked like it had a chance to pick up some decent yardage, but wasn't a real good pass from Richards either. It was kind of low.
Richards has some running room, but it's going to be finally brought down at the 30-yard line. A loss of about 6 yards on the play. Going to bring up a 4th and 12 at the Waco High 31. And once again, they're kind of in that no man's land, Coach.
Yeah, pretty much the same situation. You look for them, they throw the ball down the field. Look for them, try to go to Julius Kennedy or Tyrone Stewart, who's about 6'3" and is the fastest man on this team. He wears number 14.
They got 50 yards on that first run by Richards. Then he lost 6. So now they face a 4th and 11 or 12 from the 30-yard line. Throws for the end zone and overthrows his target. Just a little too deep for the receiver to run it down. That was number 14, Tyrone Stewart, that he tried to hit. So the Lions pick up 1 first down, get it into night territory, but unable to get any points out of it. They give the ball back to Harker Heights with 8 minutes and 5 seconds left to go in the first quarter of a scoreless contest.
Both teams now have had a good look at what the other team's going to do, so I think you'll see some adjusting as we go through this first half.
Take over at the Waco 30-yard line. Cole hands it off to Neely, and Neely up the middle, finds some running room finally, and gets it out to the 36-yard line for a 6-yard gain.
Hey, Neely, he's the man. Once he gets past that line of scrimmage, he can boogie. Once again, in on the tackle, the Adrian Glesker.
Nice hole there for Neely to get yardage in the first down out to the 43-yard line. That's a pickup of about 7 on the play.
You see the guard pulling, they're just running kind of between the tackles, making good yardage.
Added a blocking back in the backfield. Neely bounces off a couple of would-be tacklers. A spin move gets him free and into the secondary, and finally brought down from behind as he reaches the Waco High 39-yard line. Or excuse me, the Waco High 39-yard line.
I told you Neely's the main man, and they had him stop dead for rights at the line of scrimmage. You'll see it right there. He does a little spin move. Here he goes, and thank goodness that Marquavian Williams got him right before he turned on the Jets.
Got 18 yards on that play. This has been all the Neely drive. He has the football one more time and bumps it up to about the 36.
You know, they don't list their weights on the program here, Lark, but I tell you what, he's a pretty good-sized youngster.
It's a 2nd down and 7 from just outside the 36 in Waco territory. Terry Fulton comes into the defensive line for Waco High to try to see if he can stop the progress of Neely. That blocking back for Heights is number 80, C.J. Parker. Parker makes a nice hole for Neely, who has another first down and takes it down to the 26-yard line for a 10-yard gain.
Boy, he is a slashing runner. He really is. Doesn't have outstanding speed, runs about a 4.7, but he'll certainly run over you, and I think we've seen that 3 or 4 times tonight.
Kind of reminds you of Norm Boulage, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah. Old T.C. Hornfrog. He's pretty tough, wasn't he?
Yes, sir. 1st and 10 from the 21. Neely now the blocking back. They hand it off to Jaquan Tillis. Tillis will get up to the 22-yard line for a 4-yard gain.
I believe that might have been Terry Fulton making the initial hit for the Waco Lions.
First time we've seen Tillis carry the ball tonight. He's once again in that running back position with the Neely as the blocker. Send a man in motion, hand it off though to Tillis. Tillis on the crossbuck gets it inside the 20 down to about the 18. 4-yard pickup there.
They're running the ball at will right now. I mean, they're getting 3 or 4 yards at a whack, and Waco High's going to have to shore up that defense because they're certainly not being able to stop the Knights on this drive so far.
They picked up 3 first downs already. Started at the Heights 30-yard line after Waco High was unable to get anything with their initial drive and turned it over on downs. Handoff goes to Neely. Slides out of one would-be tackler and takes it inside the 15 to the 16 and has another first down for Harker Heights.
Lark, they say you can tell a good running back about the yards he makes after the initial hit. Well, if that's the case, he just got hit there at the line of scrimmage. He just keeps going, and finally brought down by Waco High's DeJour Silman.
Picked up 5 yards on that one. 4th first down of the drive, and now Marty Herbst is going to call timeout, get things straightened out with his defense and see if they can't stop this penetration by the Harker Heights Knights.
Waco High's got some big youngsters, but when I say big, they're like short, like 5'8" or 5'9", maybe 275. Whereas in the past days with Johnny Tucson, those linemen were 6'1", 6'2", and about 275.
Next play will be the 9th play of the drive, and the best thing that Harker Heights has done on this drive that they didn't do on the first drive is no penalties. Had 25 yards of penalties in that first drive that ended in a punt after getting to the Waco High 44, but after Waco High turned it over on downs, the Knights have just ground it out from the 30 down to the Waco High 13. They have a 1st and 10. Cole has Tillis in the backfield with him. Blocking back is number 80, C.J. Parker. Cole appears to be changing the play. Hands it off to Tillis. Tillis tries to bounce it outside, loses his footing, and he hit the ground. I believe they're going to say he was down before the ball came out.
Once again, though, that's one of the few plays on this drive that Waco High's held in for no yards. In fact, they lost a little bit.
Yeah, they lost one. 2nd and 11.
He was down, no question about it. But just to make sure, McQuavian Williams made sure he was down.
Two receivers to the left, one to the right. Can't ignore the pass after all the running. You think maybe they tried to lull them to sleep on the pass, but unable to complete that one. I'm going to think there was a mix-up in the receivers as to who was going to run what pattern.
I don't think there's any question about it. They right hand didn't know what the left hand was doing on that play.
It was intended for number 3, McCoy, but he really had his back to the ball when it was thrown. So it's 3rd and 11 at the Waco 14. Neely back in that running back spot, has the football straight up the middle, cuts it back to the left, and gets inside the 10 to the 9, but still going to bring up a 4th down situation.
Well, that's a good tackle by Xavier White that time for Waco High. You take another look at it. This guy's a load now. He is a load. So I guess this should bring up a field goal attempt, I would imagine.
Be the 12th play of this drive that started back at the 30-yard line. On to attempt the field goal is Seth Bodalis, a sophomore, out of the hold of Tyler Torres. It'll be a 26-yard attempt, and it is good. So with 3 minutes and 17 seconds left to go in the first quarter, Harker Heights gets on the ball first, or on the board first, with a 26-yard field goal to make it 3-0.
Remember, the holder, Tyler Torres, is also a quarterback, so before the night's over, we might see him fake that extra point or field goal, and then Torres stole the football. Good look across the way at the Harker Heights drill team. Got a good contingent of folks there, although that's a pretty good trip. But some of them may still be on I-35 trying to get here.
12 plays, they went 61 yards. They get the score on the 26-yard field goal. Take the early lead.
There's some of those Waco High line students getting into it tonight.
Great drive by Harker Heights, but a good job by the Waco High defense to finally stiffen and hold them to just 3.
And I think we saw early on the first play that Waco High ran, Will Richards got some pretty decent speed. They got it down inside around the 30, but it could not get it in.
Going deep for Waco High, 21 DJ Taylor along with 15 Jalen Harris. Waiting the kick from Joseph Kellum. Kellum, another sophomore.
Yeah, you got a sophomore and a junior returning the kick for Waco High. Will we see a pooch cake here, you think?
We've seen them all weekend. I don't know why they changed now.
Another guy with orange shoes.
Well, he's going to kick it deep. Fumbled it, but picked it right back up. And headed the other way with it is DJ Taylor, and Taylor gets it up to the 29-yard line, but that's as far as he'll go.
There's a look at it. You see DJ fumbling it and bobbling a little bit. I think that really kind of messed up his momentum, but that He was going to cut it back to left, but that was a nice tackle that time by Pablo Alejandro.
Second possession of the contest for Waco High. Will Richards will have in the backfield with him Jackson and Harris. Actually, it's going to be Harris that'll stay with him and fake the handoff to him. Richards loses the football. It's knocked loose from him, but Jalen Harris is able to get right back on top of it.
Boy, that could have been a devastating blow for Waco High right there, turning the ball over deep in their own territory, but
they end up with a 1 yard gain on the play. Second down and 9. Heads up play by Jalen Harris there to avert disaster. Send the man in motion. Hand it off to Harris. Harris loses the football. It's picked up and going the other way with it for Harker Heights is Marlon Cooper, and Cooper is going to be knocked out of bounds at the 6 yard line. That is disastrous.
Yes, it is. WR3 finally ran him down and made the tackle, but you look at it right here. You watch number 10 for Waco High coverage you screen. He's got good speed. He's going to make the tackle around the 5 or 6 yard line. He did save a touchdown, but Harker Heights is knocking on the door.
Waco High had it for just 57 seconds, but Harker Heights has it at chip shot range here, 1st and goal at the Waco 6. Chance to extend their 3-0 lead with 2:20 left to go in the first quarter.
If I was them, you know who I'd give it to?
33?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Good call, Coach.
About 3 times, or however long it took.
He's in the backfield with Tillis. Stack him in the eye and go underneath center. We don't see that often.
May not see it again.
No, Cole kept the ball and ends up losing a couple of yards. Spotted at the 8 yard line. It's a loss of 2 for Cole. It breaks up 2nd down and goal. See if the Waco High goal line defense can once again stand up to the task. Deshaun Eaton has joined the backfield as they go full house backfield here. Once again, under center is Cole. Hand it off to Neely, and then Neely gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain.
Nice tackle there. Can't read the number, but it's a nice tackle, whoever it was.
We knew we were going to have trouble with these tone-on-tone numbers tonight.
Yep. I think that might have been Dwayne Ritchie, if I'm not mistaken, which I could be.
Jerry Edwards trying to get the personnel on the field that he wants on 3rd and goal from the 8. Now they got it all straight. Cole takes the handoff, looking to pass in the far corner, and it's overthrown, but we have a flag thrown. Coach, that has to be catchable, doesn't it?
It's supposed to be catchable. I believe that was, who's that on the, was that Cuffey on the defense that time? Let's see if this ball would have been catchable. And Cuffey did push off a little bit right there, baby. That's why it wasn't catchable. That ball was overthrown.
Yeah, the football's out of bounds. How can you call that interference when it's not catchable? Now, the officials are talking to each other, so maybe they'll pick up the flag.
I think they probably should, but we'll find out. Tom Downey will tell us all about it.
Defense, number 2. The penalty will place the ball at the 2 yard line. 1st down.
Wow. Okay. So that's basically a 6 yard penalty for interference, but gives them 1st and goal at the Waco 2. Full house backfield. Send the man in motion. Hand it off to Neely, and Neely is snowed under as soon as he gets the football and gets right back to the 2 yard line, but we have a flag on the near side.
Neely on the
False start. Offense, 74.
That's the sixth
Penalties
one of
5
those,
yards.
and 3
First
on
down.
74.
Yes, you are correct. So I tell you right now, old Travis Simpson, he better start paying more attention to that snap count, or they didn't go on the first sound or something.
So it'll be first and goal from the 7-yard line. Actually, they're moving back to the 6. But maybe they gave 1 yard on the. Well, no, they couldn't have given the 1 yard. It was at the 2. It should be at the 7. Looking to pass. Cole is up under pressure and will run for the corner of the end zone and get there for the touchdown. Daniel Cole gets the first 6 points of the year for Harker Heights as he outruns the Waco defense to the near corner of the end zone and puts them on top 9-0 with the try for point to come.
You see Cole right there. Look, he was going back to pass. Nobody open. He just headed toward the pylon and got in for the touchdown. So Waco High is going to have to answer. This is kind of a different configuration, isn't it?
They got 11 out there. It's a swinging, somewhat swinging gate. Looks like they got 2 gates open here, Coach.
Now, here we go. They're going to come in now. And remember, Torres is also a quarterback. I'm not sure he won't. They'll kick this, though.
Morales puts it up and puts it through. 42 seconds left to go in their first quarter, and Harker Heights increases its lead to 10-0, thanks to the 6-yard TD run by quarterback Daniel Cole.
Pretty good little operator out there from Harker Heights, and that young man's a junior, so he'll have another year to play quarterback. But Waco High, if they cut down on the turnovers, I think they're going to move the football, but I think they really need to come back now and get some points on the board, either whether it be 3 or 7.
Took them 1 minute and 48 seconds to go 6 yards in 3 plays after the Waco High turnover.
I'm going to go on record saying I don't know who's going to interview, but Pat Atkins will probably interview some woman tonight. I'll just tell you that right now. It'll be a female. I guarantee you it will be.
Somewhere along the way, he will talk to a cheerleader or someone from the drill team.
Oh, yeah, I know that guy. I known him for a long time.
Waco High needs to get its offense in gear. They've had the ball just twice here in the first quarter for a grand total of 8 plays. Actually, a grand total of 6 plays.
And Waco High there's a very slight breeze. I mean, the flag's not even hardly moving, so, but what little breeze is, they'll have it for 1 or 2 plays anyway.
Once again, they kick it to the far side, taken by one of the up men. Little room down the sideline for Markavian Williams, and he gets it up to the 40-yard line.
We still have not seen DeAndre Jackson do his thing yet. He can shake and bake, and they have another young man named Terrence Hamilton that will play some running back, I think, tonight. They are really high on him.
Waco High has 37 seconds left of the first quarter. Send a couple of receivers to the far side in Tyrone Stewart and Ray High. 2 receivers to the near side. Jackson, the running back, with Richards. Jackson has the football in a crease and headed for the house. Will they catch him? Yes. Inside the 20-yard line. Touchdown saving tackle by Anthony Stevens. But Waco High is knocking on the door quickly, thanks to an outstanding run.
Now look at DeAndre Jackson. I just got through saying we hadn't seen him do his thing yet. Well, we have now. And I tell you what, Heights got some good speed, but puts Waco High in good shape.
Got it down to the 12-yard line looking for the touchdown pass, but nobody there. I think Will Richards just trying to get rid of the football because he was under pressure. 2nd and 10 at the Heights 12-yard line.
Remember, they got 2 good receivers in Kennedy and Stewart if they decide to go to him. Remember, Stewart is about 6'3", so they could lob it up to him. He could make the play maybe.
A 48-yard run by Jackson a moment ago that got him to this spot where they face 2nd and 10. Richards passing across the middle and just a little too tall for his intended target, Jalen Harris. Brings up a 3rd down and 10 with 14 seconds left in the first quarter.
They're certainly in field goal range. There's no question about it. But I know Coach Herbst would like to pick up a touchdown right here. I assume they'll throw the football again. I don't know that.
Richards looking over the situation. He is back to pass, throws for the corner, and it's incomplete. Threw that one over the wrong shoulder of Ray High.
Got a flag in the end zone. Could be holding maybe. We'll fix to find out. I don't think it was interference, but it could be holding.
Could be. Discussion going on between the referee and the back judge.
Here old Tom tell us all about it.
We're going to take it back to the original line of scrimmage. Now the umpire and the referee discussing exactly where they're going to place the football. I'm going to guess if it's holding and it's half the distance, would take it to the 6.
Mm-hmm. That'd be an automatic first down, wouldn't it?
I think so. Yeah, they're going to take it down to the 6-yard line.
Mm-hmm.
Holding. Defense. The penalty is half the distance, but automatic first down.
So 1st and goal at the Heights 6-yard line for Waco High. 8 seconds remain on the first quarter clock.
They don't have to throw it here now. They can run that football.
Fake the handoff. There goes Will Richards, and he'll take it 6 yards into the end zone for the touchdown. So good job by the Waco High offense to answer right back.
Is there a flag?
Apparently so, because I see Harker Heights, holding Waco High.
Number 70. Penalties 10 yards. Repeat first down.
That'll take it back to the 16.
That's big Wendell Scott, 6'3", 300 pounds. If you're that big, you really don't need to hold.
Now you just need to get in the way long enough.
Yep.
So now 3 seconds left in the first quarter. And now Waco High faces a 1st and goal from the 16. I think I like that 3rd and 10 from the 12, but I like 1st and goal from the 16, but we'll see. They want to do it on this end of the field. They have to do it on this play. Hands it off. Just up to the 15-yard line is all that Jackson's going to get. And that's going to be the final play of our first quarter. So after the first 12 minutes, it's Harker Heights 10 and Waco High nothing. Let's go down to the field and check in with our sideline reporter, Pat Atkins. Pat?
Lark, I am down here with Christy Lujan, Carrie Forehand, Kaylin Childress, and some guy I pulled out of the stand since you said I'm always talking to women. Actually, that's Corey Garrett, our technical theater director. Kayla, let's start with you. Everybody's familiar with the tradition Waco High has in athletics, but y'all are really setting a new tradition in musical theater.
Yeah, we'd like to think so. Last year we did our Broadway-style musical Tarzan, which was a lot of fun, and we had some pretty good success with it. We went to the Dallas Summer Musicals High School Musical Theater Awards contest and competed against 68 of the most well-established, well-funded schools in the greater Dallas-Fort Worth area. Got 3 nominations for Best Costume Design, Best Lighting Design, and Best Scenic Design, and walked away with 2 of them. So we're pretty proud of that.
Corey, with all that success, obviously y'all are planning on doing another production this year.
We absolutely are. We teach our kids to make no small plans. And so even though even more schools are competing this year, we still plan to come home with a lot of crystal.
And the production y'all are doing this year is what?
She Loves Me. It's a musical fit for almost the entire family.
All right. And ladies, in addition, they're going to have their production in November, but even before that rolls around, I know choir's got a lot going on this fall.
Yes, we do. We actually have a performance this Tuesday and then a competition on the 26th, a concert October 12th, another competition October 31st, a clinic and concert November 7th, right before She Loves Me, and then we have our holiday extravaganza December 12th. So it's a busy semester, but we're excited.
guys, if you get a chance, go to the Richfield Performing Arts Center. Go see the choir and the theater programs because they are top-notch at Waco High.
Thank you very much, Pat. First play of the second quarter, Will Richards flush from the pocket, able to get it up to the 11-yard line for a 4-yard gain. Waco High facing a 3rd and goal from just outside the 10.
This play right here is probably going to be the difference between a touchdown and a field goal.
That's what you call a 4-point play?
Exactly.
Richards looks over the defense, looking to pass, throws, and it's just off the fingertips of his intended target, Ray High.
That ball most likely, in my opinion, should have been caught. It was, you can see it right there. It would have been a good catch, but it did hit him in the hands, so it had another flag on the play.
Yeah, we do see one, don't we?
Personal foul, roughing the passer, number 30 of the defense. The penalty is half the distance. Automatic first down.
So that's +5 on the flag, and they get a new set of downs. 1st and goal now at the 5.
They're sure getting some breaks, so they need to take advantage of it.
Absolutely. 1st and goal now from the 5 after they're facing 1st and goal from the 16 a moment ago. Fake the handoff. Richards keeps, jukes his way through the middle of the field and into the end zone for the touchdown, looking for yellow hankies, but I see none anywhere. He finally gets it into the end zone after he tried to get it in earlier.
Yeah, there's that zone read that time, and WR3 just decided to keep it. There it is right there, and you'll see him going in for the touchdown. Nice run right there. Wasn't a long run, but it was a good run.
Point after attempt from Oranaga is on the board. Excuse me, that was not Oranaga that made the kick. This was Logan Guardiola.
Yeah, Guardiola is also kicks and punts for him sometimes, but the regular place kicker is not here tonight. He's in a select soccer tournament.
Oh, okay. So Guardiola's extra point makes it 10-7. Harker Heights with 11 minutes and 8 seconds left to go in the first half.
Yeah, I'm looking at the Waco High cheerleaders. I think there's 18 of them. When I was in high school, we had like 6 cheerleaders. That's it. But now they got a bunch of them, and rightfully so again. And look on the other side, Harker Heights. They may have more than that.
That drive went 60 yards in 6 plays. It took 1:34 to end the first quarter and start the second quarter and make it a 3-point contest between Harker Heights and Waco High. Waco High once again elects to do the pooch kick here. Apparently want to keep it out of the hands of the deep guys. Tillis, the deep guy on the far side, and on the near side is Jacques Morgan.
And that's a big momentum builder for the Lions to get on the board now. They had a few breaks. Now their defense needs to be able to stop folks like Mr. Anili.
Yes, sir. They do. Boots kick to the near side. Waco High with a chance to catch it on the run. It goes out of bounds off of a Waco High player. Boy, almost catching that thing on the run was number 14, Tyrone Stewart.
That would have been Waco High's ball, too.
Mm-hmm.
See, look, that's the Waco High band. They're doing some, what you call jamming right now again.
Well, I'm confused, Coach, because the chains are starting at the 31, but they marked it at the 26.
They could hear the chains. The chain guy told the other one, he said, come on, we're going wrong. We got to go this way.
Okay. Now we got it all in the right place. So it's at the 26-yard line of Harker Heights that they get the football for the first time here in the second quarter. Coleman, the quarterback, has Neely in the backfield with him. And Daniel Cole looking to pass, throws a quick square end pass and has completed it for about a 9-yard gain. Catching the football is Tyler Torres, number 10.
Remember, Tyler Torres is one of the 3 quarterbacks that they list on their roster.
They do say it's good for 10 yards in the first down. Out to the 36-yard line. 3 receivers to the far side. Snap a bit high, but Cole's able to control it. Throws the screen pass to Anili, and Anili is caught from behind, but not before he gets up to the 43-yard line.
Waco High came on a blitz that time, and that's a perfect play to throw against the blitz right there. They didn't go a big yardage, but made some pretty good yardage.
That's 7 yards out of it. Brings up a 2nd and short. This is where you might want to go deep if you are still in a passing mind. Not so sure that the receiver on the near side isn't lined up offside. They don't throw a flag. The handoff goes to Anili, and Anili is going to be dumped after about a 2-yard gain as he gets to the 45-yard line.
Take another look at it, and good penetration there by Waco High. And I tell you what, that was a nice tackle by big old Nakovian Vincent, I believe.
3rd down and 1 for the Knights. Go to that power backfield. Parker, the blocking back up front. And now Waco High has asked for a timeout, second called by Marty Herbst here in the first half. Pretty important that they stop Heights here if they can. Get the ball back and maybe get the lead with their next possession.
If they're going to stop Heights here, they're going to have to stop Anili, because I guarantee he's going to carry the football. There's the Waco High line flag. Some folks got their faces painted, all kind of stuff. Nice crowd on the Waco High side. It's picked up considerably since the game started.
Were you able to get some of the spaghetti and meatballs at the tailgate party outside?
I just got one meatball.
Just one
I got it in my pocket. I'm going to eat it later.
Doesn't have any fuzz on it, does it? This is the second of the 3-game series known as the Derrick Johnson Kickoff Classic. Game 3 tomorrow, University versus Belton. Right now we're in the second quarter of this matchup between Harker Heights and Waco High. Heights has a 10-7 lead and the football. They're facing 3rd and 1 at their own 45-yard line. Anili has the football as Coach said he would, and he has the first down as he gets up to about the 48-yard line for a gain of 3.
Well, you can bend, but you cannot break if you're Waco High. And I'm really impressed with the Neely youngster. I mean, he just runs hard, and he really does.
Time of possession in this first half pretty much belongs to Harker Heights as they've controlled the football offensively. Waco High just 3 points behind. Cole looking to pass to the right side and throws behind his intended target. So he tried to get that one out to Alex Pons.
One of the linebackers for Waco High, Dwayne Ritchie, is limping ever so slightly. So hope he's okay, but he's staying in the game right now.
Well, that old injury bug bit Marty pretty hard last year, didn't it?
Oh, I don't think I've ever seen a team had 3 broken legs in one season.
Cole looking across the middle and is going to go deep. There's got double team, and they're going to throw a flag as he threw into a crowd. Pons, though, able to pick up the penalty, and I don't think the Waco High sideline is real happy with the flags thrown on that one.
I'm pretty sure Marty Herbst's not. He's not at the hash mark, but he was about halfway out there. You see him right there.
Contact. Yeah, there was contact there. Was it incidental?
Interference. Defense, number 9.
Wow.
Penalties 15 yards. Automatic first down.
A few boo birds coming out now from the Waco High stands.
Yeah, well, takes it into Waco High territory to the 37-yard line on the 15-yard penalty. Tillis now the blocking back in front for the Knights. Hand the ball off to Eneli, and he'll battle his way down to the 35-yard line for a gain of 2.
You know, last year Harker Heights won this football game. I think the score was 37-20, and I'm not for sure, but I'm pretty sure. But this year Waco Heights playing them pretty tough.
So far they have. A 2nd down and 8 facing the Knights at the Waco 35. Cole waits for the snap. Pitches it out to Neely this time. He gets the block from Tillis around the edge and gets up to about the 31-yard line, a gain of 4.
Nice pursuit that time. Waco has a nice tackle by Dwayne Ritchie, the young man I told you was limping a while ago. He certainly wasn't limping on that play.
They mark him at the 32, so just a gain of 3 on that play brings up a 3rd down and 5 for the Knights. Hand off to Neely, cuts it back inside, but he is submarined as he tries to make that cut back. At the bottom of the pile was DeJour Silman, who spilled him.
What happened at the end of this play?
I don't know. There's
somebody come in and hit somebody late. Now watch it right here. You're going to see somebody, well, you missed it on the right
there.
side.
It is right there.
That may be a personal foul. We'll find out.
And that's going to go against Waco High.
Yep.
After the play, personal foul, defense, number 99. Penalty is half the distance, automatic 1st down.
Well, he picked up 2 yards on the play, and then the personal foul penalty for 15. That's 30 yards that Waco High has given the Knights in this drive in penalties, and 2 first downs along the way. Takes it down to the Waco High 15-yard line where it's 1st and 10. 7:54 and counting left to go in the first half. From under center, Cole rolling to the right, under pressure, throws. It's complete and into the end zone for the touchdown to number 80, C.J. Parker.
That was a nice play that time, and I'll tell you right now that Daniel Cole had a lot of pressure on him, but he did what he's supposed to do, got the touchdown thanks to a couple of big-time penalties against Waco High, a personal foul and a pass interference.
Score was 7 minutes and 42 seconds left to go in the 2nd quarter. And looking to up their advantage back to 10 with the extra point attempt here. Morales puts it through the uprights, and Harker Heights leads Waco High 17-7 after a 9-play, 74-yard drive that was helped by the Waco High defense with 2 15-yard penalties.
They take another look at it. That's a nice play. That's a nice pass by Daniel Cole, and he was under some duress, believe you me. So Waco High's got to bounce back now, get some points on the board.
Took them 3 minutes and 26 seconds to go that 74 yards.
Is that a full moon there, Mark, on the screen?
It's pretty close to, but not quite. Just
what would you call it? What do you call it if it's not a full moon?
Not quite a full moon.
Okay, good. 3/4 of a full moon.
It's a little bit more than that. I think we'll have a full moon tomorrow night. I haven't checked my Soliner tables lately.
You who?
My Soliner tables.
I don't have one of them on there.
You don't have one of those in your living room?
No, I don't think so. I might have. I don't know. We got a TV. That's all I know.
Do you have a remote control with that TV?
Yes, I do. We have a DVR, but I don't know how to work it. But we have one.
Well, you don't need a DVR if you got TiVo.
I don't know if we got that or not either. See, I don't do all that stuff. I've got a wife that's her job.
Get off the channel. Boots kick this time. Gonna be caught at the 23-yard line. Nice job of trying to weave his way through the Harker Heights Knight by Xavier White as he gets it up near the 35-yard line.
That's a nice return by Xavier that time. So let's take another look at it. Comes to the outside, ducks his head, gets the extra 2 or 3 yards. Good job by Xavier.
So Waco High 65 yards away from getting within 3 points again if they can get it into the end zone. Will Richards III has Jackson in the backfield with him. Passes though in the flat. It is complete. Nice spin move there by the receiver Donnell Sweeney to get pretty good yardage out of it.
There it is right there. You see WR3. You see Sweeney. Hey, he was a hard man to bring down. He still doesn't think he's down.
They give him 5 yards out to the 40-yard line on the pitch and catch. Brings up a 2nd down and 5. Sweeney will be the slot man on the near side this time. Send Jackson in motion. Now he stops. Fake the handoff. Rolling back to pass as Richards throws, and it is incomplete. Threw that one into a crowd. Intended for LaDamian Calhoun, but just a little bit off his fingertips.
I tell you, WR3 is very fortunate that ball was not picked off. He probably should come on and run a little farther to the outside and thrown it up in the stand somewhere because it was nearly picked off.
3rd down and 5. Lone receiver on the far side is Calhoun. You got 3 receivers on the near side. Passes to Sweeney in the flat and got a block, and Sweeney's down the sideline, and they finally catch him from behind and bring him down the 20 on looks like a horse collar, so they're going to get even more yardage out of it.
That was a horse collar. I tell you what, it showed me a little speed right here now. No question about it. You'll see the horse collar right there. So that'll tack on some more yardage toward the Harker Heights goal line.
There's a pass for 41 yards down to the 19, and then you get the flag for the horse collar.
Personal foul. Horse collar. Penalty is half the distance.
That'll move
Automatic
it
first
down
down.
to about the, well, they take it down to the 9-yard line, so it's going to be 1st and goal at the Waco 9 after the penalty. Waco High, opportunity here to get close again. Richards feels the pressure, turns it upfield, headed for the end zone. He's in for his 2nd touchdown of the night. Will Richards III from 9 yards out scores for Waco High.
WR3, here he goes right here. You can see him. He's looking to pass. He said, better go and run it. And he went in basically untouched. You can tell that young man's played some football. This is his 3rd year on the varsity, and he's just a junior.
Trying to get the
They need one more man.
extra point team out on the field. Finally get Vincent out there to join him on the line.
They got plenty of time.
Logan Guardiola out of the hole to Xavier White. Puts it on the board. And with 6:26 left to go before halftime, it's once again a 3-point game at Harker Heights 17 and Waco High 14.
And both the last scores have come on because of major penalties against the opponent, and but Will Richards III, I think the experience that he got last year playing for DJ Scott, because he played at least about half the season, really helped him. There's some of that flag corps at Waco High.
65-yard drive took just 4 plays in a minute 16 off the clock here in the 2nd quarter. So Waco High staying close after giving up a field goal to Harker Heights on the Knights' 2nd possession of the night. They have matched them touchdown for touchdown since.
Marty Herbst's got to be real pleased with the play of Will Richards III so far, and in the running of DeAndre Jackson. They've just got to cut down on penalties, and that was their bugaboo last year. Penalties and turnovers.
Harker Heights figured it out, and after that first drive where they had 6 penalties of 5 yards for motion.
They hadn't had any more, have you?
I don't think they have.
Not any motion penalties.
No.
I bet 74, he'll never have another one.
May find him spend a little bit more time in math class.
Yeah.
Guardiola sets it up for the kickoff. Harker Heights looking for the pooch kick this time. Waco High almost able to catch a pooch kick on the fly moments ago. He's going to kick this one deep. Still looking for an empty area. It's taken in by Morgan. And Morgan is hammered about the time he gets up to the 23-yard line. So good coverage on the kick team by Waco High.
Yeah, I counted 6 Waco High youngsters in on this tackle. I don't know who led the charge, but there was a bunch of them. I believe, was that number 6 or 8, Lark? I can't tell. I think it might have been Derrick McClendon.
So with 6:20 left to go, Harker Heights has the football, and they're some 77 yards away from the end zone. Waco High defense looking to step it up here, get a stop, and give their team, their offense, an opportunity to get them a lead going into the locker room at halftime. Daniel Cole, the quarterback, sends Tillis in motion and gives the ball to Tillis. Actually, I think that's a forward pass, just on a touch pass, and a nice job of pursuit by Waco High. Williams gets there in a hurry.
That was good pursuit that time, and here it takes one more look at it. Here he comes, and that's just a nice defensive play that time by Marquavian Williams from Waco High.
4-yard pass to Tillis brings up a 2nd down and 6. Long snap count. There goes Neely. And Neely gets it across the 30 up to about the 33 and going to be close to the 1st down.
Another look at Madu Neely. Neely. How many carries he got so far tonight, Art? He's got a bunch, doesn't he?
I got him up to 14 now with that carry. And they're only going to give him 5 yards on that, so it's going to bring up 3rd down and 1 at the Heights 32.
You want to bend here, but you don't want to break.
Bring in Parker as an extra blocking back, and now a flag thrown by the
procedure.
False start.
Yep, referee
Number
says
74.
false step.
Offense.
There he goes
5-yard
again.
penalty. Still 3rd down.
He's getting his name and number called a lot, I'll say that.
More than he wants to, at least not the way he wants to. Takes it back to the 27-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 6 now. That might change the play to a passing play here. We'll see. It's a high snap, handed off to a Neely, and nice job right there in the middle by Waco High to stop his progress. He gets up to the 29. Now we see a flag from the far side.
It'd be a shame if this penalty is against Waco High, because they played pretty good defense right there. And if it is, it's certainly going to, it won't give them a 1st down, but it'll be close for them.
Jerry Edwards looking on and with concern from the far side for Harker Heights.
So is Marty Hurst.
After the play, personal foul. Number 6 of the defense. Penalties 15 yards. Automatic 1st down.
That's going to move it out all the way to the Harker Heights 44-yard line. He picked up 2 yards on the play. Then the flag, that's the 2nd personal foul penalty against Waco High that has helped keep a drive alive for Harker Heights.
You cannot have personal foul penalties.
No, sir.
No, sir. You cannot.
It's a game of violent collisions, but you got to keep your composure.
Yep.
Good job by the Waco High defensive line there to stop a Neely. First man there right in his face was number 49, Coach.
Yeah,
Danny Gutierrez.
He did a good job that time, and I know Derrick McClendon, this young man that's called for the personal foul, he came out of the football game. There's another good look at. Good pursuit that time.
It's a 2-yard loss back to the 42 that brings up 2nd down and 12. Empty backfield now for Cole, the quarterback. Looking up the middle, now flush from the pocket, rolling out, throws, and has his man wide open and completes it to Tyler Torres. Torres gets it into Waco High territory and picks up another 1st down.
Waco High came on the blitz. They had a chance right there to make the play. Daniel Cole reversed his field, and he found Torres. wide open for the first down.
20-yard pickup on the pass play to Torres. At the Waco High 38-yard line, the Knights have a 1st and 10. Cole hands it off to Neely, who runs into the backside of his center, but is able to get some yardage down to the 34-yard line for a gain of 4.
I tell you, they've kept him pretty much about as much in check as you can keep him. You'll take another look at it. He still broke a tackle there and picked up a couple of 3 yards.
He got the football in this drive with 6:26 to go in the quarter, and right now it's run down to 3:45 and counting. High snap, but Cole is able to handle it, throws it down the near sideline, a little too tall for his intended receiver, Trey McCoy.
Mark, at halftime, we'll be showing you the halftime performances of both bands and their drill teams, so be sure and stay tuned for that.
You see showing the replay up on the big scoreboard here. It's a beautiful scoreboard they have here now.
It really is. They already had that dance cam.
I have not seen it.
When they do, I want to be a part of that.
You gonna be doing the chicken dance?
No, not the chicken. I'm gonna do the boogie woogie.
Boogie woogie tonight. Cole to pass, steps in the pocket, throws, and boy, that's a great catch.
Yes, it
nice
is.
Sliding catch by the receiver, Alex Pons.
I think Marty Herbst would be tickled to death if they can hold these guys to a field goal on this drive with the clock running right before halftime.
Picked up 10 yards on that play and also picked up a 1st down. They got it 1st and 10 at the Waco High 24. Cole has a Neely there next to him, but still looking to pass. Pump fake, opens his man down the sideline. He's wide open for the touchdown. Outstanding pump fake. Waco High bid on it, and Tyler Torres takes it in for the 6.
Yeah, they did bite on it big time. That was a good fake that time by Cole, and you'll see right there, oh, good fake, and right there, the man is wide open. Usually on a play like that, they usually drop it because they're too wide open.
That or the quarterback overthrows it or throws a dying quell. They got a 2-point conversion on the swinging gate here, and it's not going to be successful as Neely is hammered as soon as he gets the ball, and he's down on the sideline across the way. That could be a big loss to Harker Heights if he's gone for any time period.
Well, I sure hope he gets up because I enjoy watching that young man run the football.
So with 3 minutes and 4 seconds left to go in our first half, Harker Heights back on top, this time by 9 at 23-14.
A lot of time left for Waco High to get to the other end because they're very explosive. And I see Neely is still down, being attended to across the way. I just hope he's okay.
9 plays to go 77 yards for Harker Heights on that drive. Took 3 minutes and 22 seconds to go those 77 yards. They've done a great job of controlling the football when they've had it on offense.
Neely is up, walking off under his own power, jogging a little bit, so that's good to see.
That is good to see.
Good look at the crowd on hand tonight. Really nice crowd for Waco High, the first game of the season. Both these teams have aspirations of winning a district title and going on to the playoffs. That's what you should have this time of year.
Absolutely. Waco High down 9. Gets maybe the football for the last time in the first half if they can get a drive going here. Maybe they can score quickly. Good return for Waco High by Jalen Harris as he spins it out to the 39-yard line.
And Jalen Harris, you see right there, he's got good speed. The Waco High does not have to rush. They got plenty of time, and I think, they have one timeout left at 2:56, so maybe they can get DeAndre Jackson loose, or maybe WR3 can run that zone read play again.
Calhoun, the lone, he's one of the receivers on the left side of the formation at the top of your screen. 2 receivers to each side. Richards fakes the handoff, keeps the football, and spins around, and then the posse gets there to take him down. He's going to lose a couple of yards, or at least 1 yard on the play to the 38.
That was one good block by Reese Beasley that time for Waco High. He did what you call them pancake things, you know. You see it right there.
There you go. 2nd and 11 from the 38. Trips to the right this time. Harris is the inside receiver of the 3. Richards rolls that way, throws in the flat, and it is complete. Nice job of getting away from the pursuit by Stewart to pick up the first down.
Tyrone Stewart, big target down there, and like I said earlier, he's the fastest man on the team. So if he can ever get loose, he can shake and bake.
13 yards out to the 49-yard line in Harker Heights territory. Clock rolling at the 2-minute mark left in the first half. Handoff goes to the running back. He'll get it up to the 45-yard line before he's brought down.
I tell you, time is certainly becoming a factor now. With Waco High with only 1 timeout remaining, they don't want to use it yet, but that clock continues to roll.
That was Jackson who got the 4-yard pickup to bring up the 2nd down and 6 from the Harker Heights 45. Offensive coaching staff signals in the play.
Bunch of them signaling me.
Play clock's down to 10 seconds. Game clock down to 1:15. Richards fakes the handoff, looks across the middle, and it's incomplete. Just out of the reach of Ray High.
That did one thing, it stopped the clock, but on the previous play, they wasted about 30 seconds. They let that clock run for a long time.
They have to have that play called and ready to go at this point.
Yes, sirree. They need to pick up this first down, Lark.
They haven't done a whole lot of getting vertical with their passing game. They've pretty much gone side to side. See if they decide to go downfield here. They do. And overthrows the target. Trying to get that out to Stewart again, but I think Richards was looking for a flag pattern, and Stewart was running a post.
Oh, you gonna call a timeout here? You got 1 left. You can't take it to the dressing room.
Yes, sir. You need to call a timeout, get it all right.
Yep. I don't think they'll punt the football here.
No.
Screen pass, maybe? I don't know.
Hook and lateral.
Yeah.
Yep, they're going to punt it. Pooch punt. Nobody back to receive it, so Waco High is going to be able to kill it inside the 5-yard line. And it's going to run the first half clock down to 51 seconds left to go. So that's a 41-yard punt that puts Harker Heights at their own 4-yard line. And I imagine they will take a knee and go to the house with their 9-point lead.
That's what I thought would happen. Probably, you know, sometimes what I say doesn't always happen, but that's what I do if I'm Coach Edwards.
That's why we're up here and Coach Edwards is down there.
Making the big bucks.
Mm-hmm.
If they're going to take a knee, they're
going to end up giving up 2 points. Right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Better get some yardage, huh? Well, there's on the quarterback draw. Cole is able to get it out of the end zone. The ball is loose. Waco High is on it, but they're going to say he's down at the 1.
Clock's still running. Is that good?
Depends on who you're rooting for.
Somebody better call timeout.
Well, they have stopped the clock now with 35 seconds. Yeah, I think he's down at the 1-yard line. I think that's a good call looking at the replay. But Cole loses 3 yards on the play.
Coach Herbst is a little concerned about why that clock kept running. And I think he's going to talk to Tom Downey about it. He never did signal to stop the clock, but maybe he should have. I don't know.
Well, it was a running play, not a passing play. He's going to get the explanation as to why it's not his football and his touchdown. Again, stay with us at halftime as we'll bring you the performance of both bands, the Harker Heights band first and the Waco High band.
Boy, both bands got all kinds of equipment. What do they call it? Big thing, xylophones or something?
Yeah, they got xylophones. They got kettle drums.
Kettle drum?
Yeah,
How do you know the lingo on that?
Can you pop popcorn in that?
I don't know.
Is that how you get kettle corn? Well, if Waco High can tackle somebody for a yard loss here, they got at least 2 points. Make it a 7-point game again.
I didn't like being in this shotgun formation in the end zone. I don't like. That's me. I don't like that.
Yeah, well, right when we get a quick kick here out of Cole, he's the lone man in the backfield.
They do it.
He's looking to pass. Now on the quarterback draw, he throws, and it's intercepted. Headed the other way with it for Waco High down to the 1-yard line is DeJour Silman. So Waco High will have a chance, and there's also a flag in the end zone.
All right, if it's against the Heights, I guarantee they're going to decline it. Waco High will. Here comes Tom.
So it's going to go in Waco High's favor, so they have a chance.
Offense, number 52, that penalty is declined. Waco High's ball, 1-yard line.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes, sir, you can.
With a lead like that, why are you throwing the football 1-yard line?
I'm not. He is.
Yeah.
Maybe we should be down there and come up here.
Maybe we need to switch it around. The Waco High, according to the scoreboard, they're out of timeout, so they got a chance to run a couple of plays here, but they better make sure they get the end zone.
Yeah, you bury your head and just use that offensive line to the best of your abilities.
WR3, I tell him, get in the end zone, big boy.
Absolutely. He's been in it twice tonight. Can he do it again? On the rollout, looking to pass, throws underneath, and it's picked off. Going the other way for Harker Heights with the football is Anthony Stevens, and the Waco High opportunity goes awry. But no, wait a minute. He took the ball away, and he's got it at the 19. We got an interception and then a fumble recovery.
Yeah.
He took it away from him. Wow.
That's a weird turn of events there, but if you take a look at it, you see the interception now. You fix to see the fumble. Was he down?
Is that Richards that stole the ball from him?
Yeah. That was a weird play to run on the 1-yard line. That's all I'm going to tell you.
So Will Richards able to get back the interception that he gave up by stealing the ball away from the interceptor.
He's got to throw it now.
But now they face a 1st and 10 at the 19.
I'd go for big Tyrone Stevens, 6'3", tell him to just take off and throw it and jump ball.
Stranger things have happened, but I don't know what could be stranger than that. Goodness. Richards looking to pass, throws to the far corner, and it's a little too far for Jalen Harris. 2nd and 10 with 13 seconds to go. Try that again, Coach?
I think you do. Whether or not you go the same way or not or come to the other side, but I'd still, with Tyrone Stewart being fast and tall, that'd be the man I'd go to.
And now Jerry Edwards calls timeout on the far side. He wants to talk it over with his defense.
Defense. Their second timeout.
Boy, we had some weird stuff happen about that last minute, didn't we?
Yeah, this last 51 seconds has taken about,
yeah, it has.
about 12 minutes to play, and it's had a lot of action in it.
Is it 11 o'clock yet?
Pretty close, too.
See, because I go to bed at 11, so that's all I start to tell you.
Okay. We can handle it, Coach.
I go to sleep anyway. I may not go to bed. I go to sleep.
Got that inner clock rolling, huh?
Yeah. 13 seconds, they got time for a couple plays. They're going to have to be pass plays, but I would like seeing Will Richards and I know Marty will watch this, but on the 1-yard line, try to run it in. That's what I would like to see.
Okay, in the last minute of game clock time, Waco has punted the ball to the 4-yard line. Harker Heights has thrown an interception. Waco High has thrown an interception but recovered a fumble. And now has a chance to make it possibly a 1-point game going into the locker room. Across the middle, he has a man. It's in the end zone for a touchdown. That's Jalen Harris who has the football, and Waco High is within 3.
And no flags on the play, Laura.
Glad you checked that.
Well, I always check it because there's a look at it. You see Harris, boy, he was behind the defender. It's a good catch, but let me tell you, that was a heck of a throw for WR3.
Yeah, they're going to go. They're showing that they're going for the 1 as opposed to the 2. It's on the scoreboard. 8 seconds left to go in the first half. Waco High makes it a 2-point contest at 23-21.
Now, if you're Waco High, you just kick an onside kicker or one of them pooch kicks. You don't give them a chance to return it.
No, you don't give them a chance to return it. You squib it. Do something other than kick it to somebody deep.
I tell you what, that last minute was something else. A lot of stuff happened, all I'm telling you.
Been to 3 World Fairs and 2 rodeos and haven't
Yeah.
seen anything quite like that.
Good look at the mascots here tonight. Boy, I guarantee that's for him. Oh, Atkins, he's drinking a lot of water tonight.
He needs a air conditioner in that suit.
Yeah, he does.
Jalen Harris puts the third touchdown of the night on the board for Waco High. On the 19-yard pass from Will Richards III. Will put the other 2 touchdowns on the board by way of the run. Here's the ensuing kickoff from Logan Guardiola. Harker Heights not looking for him to kick it deep. He does kick it high and toward Morgan at the 19-yard line. Morgan comes back to the near sideline, gets a couple of blocks, and then goes out of bounds, and there's going to be a clipping penalty or push in the back penalty back at about the 34-yard line. That'll move this back even further.
Yeah, but the clock ran out.
But the clock did run out. And since it's a offensive penalty, it'll be the last play. So Waco High is going to
During the return,
head to the
block
locker
in the
room.
back on the receiving team. That penalties decline. Halftime.
All right, so that completes our first 24 minutes of action here at Waco ISD Stadium, with Harker Heights on top of Waco High 23-21 at halftime. Let's go down to the field and check in with Pat Atkins. Pat?
Lark, as you guys know, Derrick Johnson couldn't make it tonight because he's actually on the field in a preseason game against the Tennessee Titans. But we do have his brother Dwayne. We have his sister Daphne. And Dwayne, I guess before we get into some of the things Derrick's doing in the community, we need to talk a little football. Obviously, he had a bad injury at the start of last season, and he's worked hard to get back into shape.
Yes, he did. He had a real bad injury. He had a torn Achilles tendon, and he worked really, really hard. What Derrick actually did is he went through some rigorous training, some training that mixed martial arts people do in order to rehab their body. And from an injury like that, I remember 20 years ago, that was unheard of to make a comeback like that. And he's 32 and he's playing almost exactly like he was his rookie year. I mean, the guy hasn't missed a step.
That's amazing. And in addition to the football, obviously, he's doing a lot of good work in the community through his foundation.
Yes, he is. He has a foundation that we started called Defend the Dream Foundation. And in this foundation, he does school backpack drives, launched a READ program, and also he's also launching the same program in Austin where he's actually getting more hands-on in the off-season with adult fitness and a lot of speed and agility camps through his new gym that he opened up in Round Rock called Total Athlete.
Daphne, I want to talk to you because a couple of years ago, I got to become an honorary member of your family on the sideline, and your mother wouldn't come down tonight to talk to us. So you're going to get to talk to me about your mother because she taught for 39 years, 35, I guess, in Waco ISD, and she really instilled in your entire family the importance of education.
Yes, first and foremost, our mother instilled always to put God first in everything that you do. Always give 110% and never half-step anything. And most of all, she instilled getting an education beyond high school because, you know, the expectations of today's society, you have to have a higher education from some institution, whether it's a 2-year degree or a 4-year degree. So my mom instilled that in us.
That's special. You've got a great family. We really appreciate Derrick's sponsorship tonight. And guys, we will be back with the halftime show from the Waco High Lion Pride right after this on WISD TV.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 2015 Crimson Bells. Tonight, the band will perform a portion of their UIL contest show, Pompeii, composed by Peter B. Emerson. This evening's performance showcases Movement 1, Festivals. Band members of the week are Zachary Verdugo, C.J. Wesley, and Ainsley Luberto. Drum majors Kylie Schaefer, Marquez Way, and Rachel Engelbrecht. Is your band ready? We now present Pompeii.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 2015 Red Brigade Band. Hear ye, all knights rise for the fight song. Ladies and gentlemen, remember to come out for the middle school band extravaganza at Leo Guthrie Stadium
on Saturday night, September 26th. Also, join us for the Band on the Run, our annual 5K race on November 14th at Harker Heights High School. The Red Brigade Band will perform at the Midway Marching Contest on October 3rd, the Texas Marching Classic on October 10th, and the Region 8 UIL Marching Competition on October 17th. We would like to thank Principal Larry Brazel, the staff, students, and band parents at Harker Heights High School for all of their great support. Remember to visit us at...
Officers are Captain Sharkivia Slaughter and Co-Captain Azaria Smith. Lieutenants are Dominique McLean and Shalandria Mathis. The dancer of the week is Kiki Sadler. Tonight, the Scarlet Line is performing a routine to the Pharrell Williams smash hit, Happy. Ladies and gentlemen, the Scarlet Line. Waco High School proudly presents the 2015 Lion Pride Marching Band. The band is led by drum majors Kerry Berkeley Jr. and Cassidy Steed. The 2015 Waco High Lion Pride Band is under the direction of Scott Stuhler, Tyler Sage, and Rachel Whipple. Percussion is instructed by David Johnson, and the color guard is instructed by Cherie Wingett. The outstanding band members of the week are Marissa Boteo and Sebastian Garcia. Tonight, the band will be performing the first movement of this season's competition show entitled Pictures, featuring the music of Modest Murtrovsky, arranged by Frank Sullivan and Scott Stuhler. Drum major, is your band ready? Line Pride Band, take the field in your performance.
The
band would like to thank you for your attention and support this evening. We would also like to give a big thank you to all of our band parents for their efforts and tremendous support this season. This week's band business sponsor is the Waco High Band Boosters Association. For all of their continued support of the fine arts programs in Waco ISD, the band would like to thank all of our Waco ISD school board members, Superintendent Dr. Bonnie Kane, Director of Secondary Education, Dr. Robin McDurham, Waco High Principal Ed Love, and Assistant Principals Paula Gifford, Dr.
Welcome back to Waco ISD Stadium. Hope you enjoyed our halftime activities of the Harker Heights Band and the Waco High Band as we get ready for the third quarter of action with Harker Heights on top of Waco High by a score of 23-21. We had mentioned during the first half that Harker Heights was pretty much controlling time of possession. They had the ball for 16 minutes and 21 seconds of the first half compared to just 7 minutes and 39 for Waco High. But Coach, Waco High did a pretty good job of catching up with him offensively as the Lions ran 26 offensive plays for 194 yards, while Harker Heights ran 39 offensive plays for just 207. So there's not a whole lot of difference in the total yardage there.
And the main thing right now, I think the momentum right now wearing black because of the fact that the way that first half ended, which was about a bizarre 51 seconds that I've ever seen. I'm not lying to you.
Absolutely. We mentioned their running back, Madu and Neely. He was carrying most of the mail for Harker Heights in the first half. 17 carries, but just 71 yards to show for that. You would think with 17 carries they would have a lot of yards on the ground, but most of the yards have come in the air. They are 8 of 14 passing for 120 yards, 21 yards and a couple of touchdowns. Just 86 yards on the ground on 25 rushing plays. Now, the penalty department has been a sore spot for both teams, but you kind of expect that the first game of the year. Harker Heights has been penalized 10 times, but for 56 yards. A lot of those were those 5-yard variety motion penalties. Whereas Waco High, they've had some major penalties against them. They've been penalized 5 times for 61 yards. 45 of that, 15-yard personal foul penalty.
You cannot have those personal fouls. Now, I know it's early in the season. I can understand the procedures and some of that stuff. Personal fouls, I don't care if it's the first game or the last game. You shouldn't have them.
Waco High with just 11 rushes in the first half. Will Richards has 7 of those for 59 yards. Jackson has 3 of them for 53 yards. In the passing department, Harris has caught 2 for 19. Swinney 2 for 46, and that was fairly late in the second quarter. And Stewart had 1 catch for 13 yards. On the other side of the coin for Harker Heights, 3 catches for Torres for 56 yards and a touchdown. 2 catches for Pons for 47 yards, or make that 44 yards. Harker had 1 catch for 15 yards, and that was good for 6 points. And they've also had a couple of running backs catch a pass out of the backfield. Neely 1 for 6 and Tillis 1 for 5. But Harker Heights has had the lead in this thing since their second possession. They got a 26-yard field goal from Morales with 3:17 left to go in the first quarter. The next time they got the ball, they added a 6-yard touchdown from their quarterback, Daniel Cole, to up their advantage to 10-0 with 42 seconds left in the first quarter. Waco High finally got on the board on a 5-yard touchdown run by Will Richards III. That came with 11:08 left to go in the second quarter and make it a 3-point contest. But Harker Heights took it right back down on the field and got that 15-yard touchdown pass to Parker to get it back up to a 10-point lead at 17-7. Waco High, though, 4 plays later into the end zone on a 9-yard run by Richards to make it a 3-point game again at 17-14. Harker Heights went on a nice 9-play, 77-yard drive that took 3:22 and scored on a 24-yard pass to Torres. They missed the 2-point conversion, so they were up 23-14 at the half. And then came that strangeness at the end of the second quarter, the last 51 minutes. Waco High able to come out of all that craziness with a 19-yard touchdown pass to Jalen Harris, and that's where we stand at halftime with Harker Heights holding on to a 2-point lead at 23-21. Should be an exciting second half, Coach.
Yeah, like I always like to see what adjustments both teams make at halftime. I know that Waco High is really going to have to crack down on the Neely, which they did a pretty good job in the latter part of this second quarter. The Waco High has got to be under control, and I bet you Marty Herbst talked to them about those personal fouls. You know, pass interference, all that stuff's going to happen. Personal fouls should not happen, and I'll be willing to bet they don't have one in the second half.
Neely only had 2 carries of double digits, 1 for 17, 1 for 10. Otherwise, Waco High bottled him up pretty good on the other 15 carries he had. So they've done a pretty good job of controlling the running game. And just that Cole has been accurate in his last, he's completed 4 of his last 5 passes to get the majority of his yardage in the passing game. So
look at those young folks having a good time out this evening at the Waco ISD Stadium. And once again, hats off to Johnny Toos and his staff for doing a good job putting on this Derrick Johnson Classic. There's some of the Waco High cheerleaders. I think there's 18 of them. There's 3 of them.
Waco High won the toss to start the game and deferred to the second half, so it looks like they're going to take the football here in the second half. They'll be going from right to left on your TV screen.
Do you think DeAndre Jackson maybe needs to get the football a little bit more? He only had 3 carries, right?
That's all we got him for.
Yeah.
3
one
carries
of them was
for 53 yards.
Pretty good gainer,
yeah,
though.
48-yard gainer on one of them. send Ray High deep along with Jalen Harris. We'll see if Harker Heights decide to kick it deep or kick it short. Jackson, the short man on the near side. They do kick it deep, going to Jalen Harris on the far side. He gets it at the 14-yard line, runs it straight up the Harker Heights sideline and pushed out of bounds when he gets to the 32-yard line. So Waco High will set up shop in the second half at their own 32.
Well, let's see what WR3 can do this second half. As you see the Waco High coaching staff, and WR3 has really had a good game. He's throwing the ball a little better than he did last year, but he's running the ball a heck of a lot better than he did last year.
Offensive line running out there. Therese Beasley, Wendell Scott, Jose Valdez, Urban Garcia. Guys working up front, trying to help the offense get down the field. Handoff goes to Jalen Harris, I believe, in the backfield. Yeah, it was 15. Almost looked like a face mask, but no flag on the play. He's going to get a couple of yards up to the 34.
Nearly took his head off. You'll see it right coming at your screen. Yeah, it was not a face mask, but it sure hit him. I think there may be a penalty. I don't know if he hit him in the helmet or not.
Linesman is talking to the referee. And it
Personal foul. Face mask. 15 yards to the end of the run. First down.
You were right, Lark. It was a face mask. Take another look at it if we can pick it up here.
Goes all the way out to the 48-yard line is where they will go out on 1st and 10. Richards rolling to his right, tosses it upfield, and it's complete for about a 7-yard gain on the far side, taken in there by Tyrone Stewart.
Flag on the play. Probably a lineman illegally downfield, if I was guessing.
That's not a good start to the second half with 2 flags on 2 plays.
No, it is not.
Holding. Offense, number 70. 10 yards from the previous spot. Replay first down.
I believe that's the second major penalty tonight on Wendell Scott. And he's their go-to guy. He's a senior, big youngster, about 300 pounds, but he doesn't, like we talked earlier, he doesn't need to hold.
Takes it back to the 39-yard line where it's 1st and 20. Richards has Jackson in the backfield with him this time. Fakes the handoff to Jackson. The pass in the flat is knocked down. Getting a hand on it for Harker Heights. Number 83, DeJour Burton.
And you can see right there it came in and just tipped it just enough where it was incomplete. So 2nd and a whole bunch.
Don't have to get it all in this down, but about half of it would be very good.
Let's go, Waco! Let's go!
Looking up the middle, throwing deep. Looking for a man and overthrows his target. Trying to get it down there to Calhoun, but Calhoun can't run it down.
Now this is really a big play down for Waco High. I don't know if they have a 3rd and 20 play in their repertoire or not.
If you get 3rd and 19, then you just have 4th and 1 to deal with. Richards has 2 men to each side. Straight drop back, under pressure, throws the screen pass. Not a whole lot of running room there for Jackson. It's a good pursuit from the backside for Harker Heights. Kind of spoils that screen pass.
So I guess Guardiola will come in and kick this rascal away, or is that's not Guardiola, or is it?
Picked up 8 yards on that, brings up 4th and 12. Let's see if we can catch a number here, Coach.
They'll just put yellow shoes on the roster, we'd know.
It's an 80-something. Gets a nice foot into it all the way down to the 15-yard line and immediately buried.
That may be Arnaga, the number 89.
Yeah, it is,
yeah.
89. Arnaga with the punt. So with 10 minutes and 33 seconds left to go in the third quarter, Harker Heights will get the ball for the first time after Waco High picked up one first down, but that was thanks to a penalty. Heights will get the ball at their own 17-yard line. Waco High kept it for just a minute 27 on their first possession. Daniel Cole's the quarterback. That's Madu Anili in the backfield. Parker is the blocking back. There goes Anili. Has a little bit of a crease to run through and won't get up to the 20-yard line. Give me a 2-yard gain up to the 19.
Brought down by a host of Trojans. I see Patrick Davis in there. I also saw Kevondre Black. A lot of Trojans in on that tackle, but it takes a lot to bring Anili down, I'll tell you right now.
They say it's just a 1-yard gain to the 18-yard line. 2nd and 9. Cole looking to pass. It is completed, but immediately dropped is the receiver. Not a whole lot there for McCoy on that catch.
That might have been Marquavian Williams that made the hit. I believe it was number 9. What a good hit that was.
Do give him 5 yards to the 23. Brings up a 3rd down and 3. Cole again back to pass under pressure, rolls out to the left side. Now tucks it, has the first down as he goes out of bounds near the 30. Pick up the 7 yards on the scramble and the first down for Harker Heights.
There's not one hanky, not 2 hankies, there's 3 hankies on the field.
Never mind.
Against the Heights Knights, I believe.
And we got a Waco High player down at the 31. Did someone hold around the corner?
Evidently they did. The Waco High came on the blitz that time, and Cole just got to the outside. All right, Sambo, tell us all about it.
I think we just have a cramp on the far side of the field. That's good to see that it's just that.
Holding. Offense. Number 72. 10 yards from the previous spot. We'll replay 3rd down.
I'm just glad it wasn't 74 again.
Yeah, he's got a lot of wind sprints to run.
Yeah, he really does. And I said the trainer, Justin Efford, is out there for helping the young men out like you, Lark. Cramp. They don't drink enough pickle juice. That's why they're getting cramps, I'm telling you.
Do you have the pickle juice concession?
No, but I do. But it's got to be a certain kind. It's got to be Heinz dill pickle juice. It cannot be any other kind. That's
Can't
don't
be
kind
any
of
other
work.
kind.
No. Heinz
It's got-
dill pickle.
It's got the right ingredients in
Yes,
it.
yes, for the cramps.
Okay, I'll remember that next time I have to play football or something.
Or golf. You ever had a cramp playing golf?
No, I've never had a cramp playing golf. I don't play golf quite that hard.
Oh.
3rd and 13 from the 13-yard line. Pass in the flat is complete. That's the big fella Neely. Gets it out to about the 22-yard line, but that's going to force Harker Heights to punt.
You see a Neely right there, and I tell you what, I believe that might have been, hanging on for dear life, might have been Brandon Davis. I'm not for sure.
They did pick up 10 on that pass play, so it's 4th and 3 that they face here from the 23. And it's a Neely who's back to do the punting. And back to receive for Waco High is Williams. Nice punt from a Neely. Gets a good roll, and it's going to go all the way down to the 25-yard line. That's about a 52-yard punt.
And he kicked it away from the return man, so Waco High's got a long way to go, but at least they've got the football.
8 minutes and 58 seconds to go in the third quarter. Waco High trails Harker Heights 23-21, but they have the football 75 yards away from the go-ahead score. Richards to pass, looks across the middle, nobody there. Gets out from underneath trouble for the moment, but it's going to be dumped for a 3-yard loss. Back to the 22.
That was, I guess that was what do you call one of them coverage sacks. He couldn't find anybody open. You see WR3 broke that tackle, but he couldn't break that one.
Second down and 13. Make the handoff. The keeper for Richards gets him to the 25. That's back to the original line of scrimmage for a gain of 3.
Nice tackle that time by Hershey Williams. Hershey Williams.
I wonder if he's got a spare candy bar.
Yeah.
Third and 10 facing the Lions. Their second possession here of the second half. Trailing by 2. Good protection this time. Now we got a whistle, a stoppage of play, and a false start penalty against Waco High.
False start. Offense, number 52. 5-yard penalty. Still third down.
Yeah, that's going to be an emphasis in practice on Monday.
Yeah, I guarantee you will be. That's going to put them over, close to 80 yards of penalties.
Got to get to the 35 to pick up a new series of downs. Handoff goes to Jackson, and Jackson only gets to the 25. A little bouncing around after the play is over, but no flags.
I soon will see Ornaga come in and kick this rascal away. Nowhere to go. Ornaga, he sure does not get very deep for a punter, does he?
No, he doesn't.
About 6 or 7 yards, and most of them get back 10 or 12.
Pons back deep for Harker Heights. Rugby punt. Nice high punt. Sends Pons back to his 25-yard line, loses the football. A scramble for it at about the 20, but I believe Pons is able to get back on it. Waco High almost with an opportunity there. Give the ball back on the punt.
You see it. There it is. It's fumbled. It's nearly picked up. And finally, I'm going to tell you what, that's a good punt that time by Ornaga.
About a 56-yard punt. From the 19 is where Harker Heights starts this drive with 6:14 left to go in the third quarter. They lead by 2 at 23-21. And off to a Neely. Tries to go around the right end and gets a couple of yards up to the 21. Well, he's 2 and 3 yards in a cloud of dust, isn't he?
Yeah, there he is again. He's just a good, tough runner. This second half has moved on quite rapidly compared to some of the second quarter.
Three receivers to the right of the formation. Goes to the single receiver and underthrows his intended target, McCoy.
This brings up a 3rd and long right now, so if Waco High can hold these guys here, they should get relatively good field position if they can hold them. Remember, there's a couple times tonight that the quarterback, Cole, is rolled out, couldn't find a receiver, reversed his field, and made some pretty good yardage.
Facing a 3rd and 8 at his own 21-yard line. Daniel Cole issues some instructions to his outside receiver, Pons, but he looks like he's going to throw a screen pass to a Neely, and the Neely is able to get that first down with a good spin move and get it out to the 33-yard line.
I tell you what, if it had not been for that spin move, I don't think he would have made the first down, but he's just a good running back.
12-yard pickup on the play.
That was huge for Harker Heights right there.
Certainly was. Gets them a new series of downs at their own 33. Done well on third down conversions tonight. High snap, but Neely fumbles the football. Waco High has it. Looking for some running room, looking for a block, unable to get it, but still it's Waco High's ball as Xavier White picks up the fumble.
Yeah, it was Xavier. He didn't know what to do this thing. He didn't know whether to run or not. You watch him. When he first picks it up, he kind of looks, well, I don't know what to do. What am I supposed to do? I guess I'll go this way. Yeah, maybe I'll find a block over here.
So a big opportunity here for Waco High as the turnover gives it to them in enemy territory, 40 yards away from the go-ahead score with 5:31 left to go in the third quarter.
Golden opportunity for the Waco High Lions right now if they can take advantage of it.
You got to get in position for at least a field goal here, Coach, and get the lead.
Yes, you do. Yes, I agree with you 100%.
Richards will have Jackson in the backfield with him and has three receivers to his left. He'll roll that way. Squares up the shoulders, can't find anybody, tries to run with it, going to be sacked. He'll lose 3 on the play back to the 43.
Mark, one of the most successful plays that they've had tonight has been that zone read with him faking it to Jackson and keeping it. We hadn't seen that in a while. Maybe they're saving it for homecoming next time. I don't know.
That's a long way away. 2nd and 13. Fake the handoff, and there's that zone read you asked for, Coach, and straight ahead goes Richards, and he gets it inside the 35, and they'll mark him at the 32.
See, I like that play. Picked up pretty good yardage that time.
Picked up 11 on it to make it 3rd down and 2.
Another look at it. There's WR3 faking to Jackson, keeping it on the zone read. Now this brings up a 3rd and a couple of yards. I might not run. I think I'd run it again.
You sure you're not calling the plays from up here?
No.
You do have on a headset.
Yeah, I do. It's right into Jesse, though.
Harris gets the football this time. He's around the right side, and he's popped before he gets to the first down sticks. He'll only get a yard to the 31, and that's decision time for Marty Herbst.
You got to go for it. I don't think there's any question. I'm not sure I'd run that zone read again with a WR3. Yeah, I think he can get you at least 1 yard, maybe 2.
They will go for it. Got to get to the 30-yard line with the football, maybe just a little bit past it. Straight ahead run, and he's dumped in the backfield.
That wasn't exactly zone read either, was it?
No, it wasn't. It was read perfectly by Jaleel Maxwell, who got in the Waco High backfield quickly, and Waco High turns it over on downs.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, that was just a nice play by Maxwell that time. No question about it. He was reading their mail, I guess.
So Harker Heights takes over at their own 33-yard line with 3 minutes and 43 seconds left to go in the third quarter. They've led since the end of the first quarter. Waco High has never passed them and never really caught them either. Got up 10-0, and Waco High has been playing catch-up ever since. Cole hands it off to Neely in the backfield, and he dives his way across the 35 up to about the 37.
Look, I know you got binoculars. Who's the youngster about the 40-yard line of the big guy from Waco High down there in the black T-shirt and white shorts? Look, it may be Andrew Billings, but I can't tell from here.
I think you are correct. I think that is Andrew.
I do.
Neely picked up 4 yards on the last play, 2nd down and 6 at the 37. And Neely with the football again. Has a 1st down and more as he gets it up to the 46-yard line. That's a gain of 9 on that play.
Looked like it took about 5 Waco High lines to bring him down. If that is Andrew Billings, I wouldn't mind seeing him put a uniform on. They wouldn't know the difference, would they?
Well, yeah, they might. Never seen a big man run as fast as he does.
No, he can go now. Good young man, too.
Absolutely. 1st and 10 at the 46. Neely has the football again. That's about 4 yards up to midfield. This young man will sleep well tonight.
Yes, he will. Nice tackle by Dominic Barajas that time from Waco High. Waco High is not giving up big chunks of yardage, but Neely, if you hit him at the line of scrimmage, there's a good chance he's going to pick up another couple of yards.
Gets turned around the backfield this time, but gets away from all those would-be tacklers and still gets into Waco High territory up to the 49-yard line for a 1-yard gain. Will bring up a 3rd down and 5.
He actually was hit in the backfield for no gain, and once again, just a good runner, finally brought down by Kavondre Black for the Waco High Lions.
Got him with 21 carries for 86 yards right now. Hard sledding for a Neely, but he has been their workhorse. About time they pop a pass. They've lulled you to sleep with the runs. Waco High looking for that pass, and he was able to get something out of nothing with a nice little pitch out in the flat. Taken in by Torres, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
I tell you what, Daniel Cole is very elusive back there. We've seen him several times tonight get outside that containment.
We have a flag on the play, Coach?
Yes, sir.
Holding against Harker Heights. Do you take it? They face a 4th, and where do you go out of bounds?
I'd take it.
Offense,
okay.
number 52, 10 yards from the previous spot. Replay 3rd down.
Now you got 3rd and 15 at the Waco 41.
Okay. They've got to do a better job of containing Daniel Cole. That was a heck of a play that time, the way he kind of threw a shuffle pass out there.
From the Heights 41-yard line. Got to get to the Waco 44 for the 1st down. Fake the handoff, looking long. Not able to get a man open. Good coverage out there by Cuffey.
It was very good coverage. That's why Cuffey's being heavily recruited.
Not let McCoy out of his sights. That's going to force the punt. Our score is still what it was at halftime. Knights 23, Waco 21. 1:05 left in the 3rd quarter clock. This team has had the ball 3 times here in the 3rd quarter. Line drive punt over the head of the receiver. Takes a good roll. Better get away from that football, son. I don't care if it goes down to the 1-yard line. You don't want to give it to them.
He had to do a little high stepping to get away from it. So that's a couple of punts back to back for that. Anelius kicked the ball pretty good.
That's a 50-yard punt, Coach.
He's had a 52 and a 50 last 2 times.
Yes, sir. With no return either time. 51 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Waco High gets the ball in the shadow of their own goal line.
Not good field position at all for the Lions. You've got to be real careful down here. This is a 2-point football game. You certainly don't want to turn the ball over down here.
Here we are, Coach, backed up to this end zone with 51 seconds left at the end of a quarter.
Remind you something? Here we go.
Deja vu
yes,
all
sir.
over again.
Yeah, buddy.
And they're in the shotgun. Here we go. Handoff goes to Jalen Harris. He powers his way over the right side out to the 3 for a 2-yard gain.
You really need to get a 1st down and get that ball out of the shadow of your own goal line, because if you have to pump from down there, Harker Heights is going to get excellent field position.
We have picked up a bit of a south breeze since the beginning of this ball game. It's at Waco High's back right now, so they're going to have to work against that in the 4th quarter.
It is blowing the flags pretty good, isn't it?
Harris goes to the other side of his quarterback. Richards back to pass over the middle and overthrows his target intended for High across the middle.
Pass just a little bit overthrown that time. got to be really careful when you're throwing that ball from down that part of the field.
12 seconds remain in the third quarter. Waco High trying to get away from their own end zone. Need to get out to the 11-yard line. Pick up a new series of downs. Play clock is down to 15. Lion Brain Trust trying to find the play that gets them out. Now a whistle. We get a timeout called. Yep. Timeout by the defense. So Harker Heights wanted to talk about this particular play. With 3rd down and 8, Waco High backed up.
I know they're probably expecting a pass, but I'd be really careful. I'd even consider that zone read play with WR3 keeping that football.
It doesn't have to be. If it's going to be a quarterback sneak, get underneath the center. Don't do back there in the back like they did on that 4th down play where they ended up having to punt the football. Been a very defensive third quarter as we remain at our halftime score at 23-21. Third game of this Derrick Johnson Kickoff Classic will also be recorded for replay here on Waco ISD TV. That's the University Trojans opening their season against the Belton Tigers.
When will these games be replayed, Lark?
Sometime this week. You can go to wacoisd.org and hit the drop-down box.
You can. I can't.
You can't get on Yahoo or Wahoo?
No, I canceled my subscription.
I think somebody
they
canceled.
kept telling me I needed a computer.
I think somebody canceled your prescription. Here we go, 3rd down and 8. Richards waiting for the snap. Now steps back up as they look like they're changing the play with 12 seconds left on the play clock. Five seconds left on the play clock. They get it off. Fake the handoff. Richards runs out from out of the end zone and gets it out to about the 6-yard line, but that's as far as he's going to go. And that's going to run out the third period of play here at Waco ISD Stadium with our score 23-21. Let's go down to the sidelines and check in with Pat Atkins. Pat?
Lark, I am down here with the main man at Waco High, Coach Ed Love, entering your 2nd year as principal. And I understand just to start the school year, this first week's really been smooth.
Well, you know, I am so happy and so pleased with our administrative team, our counselors, our PEMS department for us starting the year out smooth. We've had so many compliments from our teachers and and the students as well as far as how smooth things went the first few days of school.
You know, I was talking to David Ellis up in the press box. He said it was so quiet in your hallways, it was almost spooky. And I know you've done a lot, in all seriousness, to really change the culture at Waco High.
Well, you know, we started that last year. Our main focus last year was to get control of the campus, to have a learning environment free from danger, kids feeling good about the school, teachers feeling good about the school. We wanted to get all our teachers to come back, and we established that last year. And so this year, everything's going really, really smooth. We set the expectations, and the kids know what to do, the teachers know what to do, and we're having class, we're having school.
One weekend, you have any idea how many kids you've got over there?
Well, a little over 1,800 kids, and again, I am so proud of our administrative team and our counselors. We have an outstanding group of counselors at Waco High School, and they just amaze me every time I turn around. They do something spectacular every time I turn around.
Right before we came down here, Coach Henry said he's got his Yahoo subscription canceled. You have some tech guys who can help him get that straightened out?
Well, you know, I don't know. I tell you what, we might have a few at Waco High School.
All right, so Coach, you go by Waco High, they'll get you set up over there.
Well, apparently they didn't go to the fourth quarter as Waco High apparently called the timeout so they could punt with the wind at their back. And they get off a pretty good punt, but that's still a pretty good return for Harker Heights, and they'll have the ball in Waco High territory to start the fourth quarter.
That's a very good return.
I'm going to, let's see, well, both teams showed 3 timeouts left up on the clock, so why was that was a running play a while ago, right, Coach?
Yeah, and then somebody called a timeout. I'm just telling you.
Okay.
That's kind of like your stats. It's unofficial.
Okay. Yeah, it does. And I guess, we've had 2 timeouts in that third quarter. I know Harker Heights called one. So we'll, with 12 minutes left to go, Harker Heights has the ball at their 31-yard line in Waco High territory.
Boy, Waco High really needs to bowl their neck here and try to keep them to a field goal if they're going to score some points.
There you go. See what Daniel Cole can get accomplished. He does not have his big running back. Tillis is the guy in the backfield with him right now. He hands it off to Tillis, who can't get around the right side. He's thrown for a loss.
I'm sure the Waco High defense has breathed a sigh of relief that the Neely's not in the game right now.
-3 back to the 34-yard line for Tillis. Checking into the game for Harker Heights is Tyler Torres. And looks like we've had an injury again as the Waco High Lion is down rubbing a calf muscle. So, again, looks like it's going to be a cramp that's going to slow down play here.
One day, those people started listening to me about that pickle juice. It works.
So where'd you learn about that? Wikipedia?
No, the Dallas Cowboys. That's what
Dallas
they use.
Cowboys.
Yeah.
That's what they use.
Yeah.
I thought that's what Gatorade was invented for.
No.
It's
pickle juice. I'm just telling you.
It's
and
dill
it's
pickle
good,
juice.
too. Oh, it's good, too. Put it on the rocks. Oh, yeah, it's good.
Dill pickle juice on the rocks.
Yeah, with a little squeeze of lime.
Yeah.
And you got yourself something going there, baby.
Can I get that at George's?
I don't know. He might add it to the menu. I've talked to Sammy about that.
Injured player up and walking off on his own accord. That's always good to see, but Waco High is going to be without the services on the defensive side for a moment. Number 80, Michael Simpson. 5'10" sophomore.
Is Neely back in there? I can't see.
Yes, sir, he is.
That's
that is
what
number
I
33. Fumbled the football. Cole trying to make something out of it, able to do so as he gets out of bounds at the 27-yard line. Picks up 7 yards on the play, on the busted play.
Yeah, Waco High's not doing a good job of containing the corners, and I tell you what, Cole's is just an elusive man. Missed tackle right there, and he picks up good yardage.
Brings up a 3rd down and 6 at the 27. Waco High's defense has to bow up here. Pass in the flat is complete, but brought down quickly is McCoy after making the catch.
That was one good tackle by DJ Mangum that time.
Get down to the 26-yard line. Just a 1-yard gain on the play brings up 4th down and 5. The Knights are going to go for it.
You got to contain Cole here, I'm telling you.
Certainly do.
Don't let him outside.
Looks to pass across the middle. It's picked off. There to take in the pass for Waco High is Markavian Williams. And Waco High has another opportunity on the turnover.
I'm glad that he picked it off, but if he'd have been thinking he just knocked it down, they'd been better off, right?
Yeah, they sure would have. They'd be at the 26 as opposed to the 19, but still Waco High gets the ball with 10 minutes and 44 seconds left to go in the contest, trailing by just 2 with an opportunity to take their first lead.
They need about a 10-play drive right here, and there's another look at the interception.
Waco High offense needs to put together a drive here.
Big drive. 10 or 12 plays and get some points on the board.
And eat up some clock. Will Richards, the quarterback, has Harris and Jackson in the backfield with him. Hands it off to Harris, but Harris is hit just as soon as he gets the handoff, gets a 1-yard gain to the 20.
Harris is logging a little more time tonight than I thought he probably would. And And I don't think DeAndre Jackson carried the ball very much the second half at all.
Unofficially, we have Jackson with just 4 carries for 59 yards. He got 48 of that on 1 play. 2nd down and 9. Changing the play now. 5 seconds, though, left on the game clock. Get the snap off in time. Straight ahead running by Jackson. Gets him about 5 yards up to the 25-yard line. That's all they need out of him, isn't it, Coach?
Yeah, and, give it to him again. DeAndre's running good. Either give it to him or run the zone read with WR3. I think you got something going on. Another look at DeAndre Jackson.
3rd down and 5. At the 25. Waco High trails by 2, has trailed the entire game. Jackson straight ahead. He's able to get out of the grasp of one would-be tackler and gets up to the 29-yard line, and that may be enough for the 1st down. It's a good, tough run by Jackson.
We're going to have a first measurement tonight, Lark? With this 1st down?
I think they're not even going to measure.
Yeah, good. That was a good, tough run that time. It really was.
Picks up the 1st down at the 30-yard line. Jackson's now the blocking back. In front for the quarterback. And Richards able to get up to about the 32-yard line for 2 yards.
Well, they're picking up a little yardage just a little bit at a time, but remember, they're still trailing in this game by 2 points. So still have about 8.5 minutes left in the football game.
But they have about a 20-play drive here and get it into the end zone with 2 seconds left.
Be good.
It'd be great. A little confusion in the backfield, but Jalen Harris loses the football. A scramble for it at the 35-yard line, and it looks like Harker Heights has the football. At the bottom of the pile with the pigskin for the Knights, number 56, LaQuavius Works. The turnover gives it right back to Harker Heights with 8:14 to go.
Well, that hurt the Waco High lines right there because Heights got good field position. They got a 2-point lead, and they've got a guy named Neely back there.
Puts a lot of pressure on your defense here. As once again, the Knights have it in Lion territory at the 36-yard line. See if they go for the quick strike or if they're just going to milk the clock. It's the pass to Tillis coming in. He gets a couple of yards out of that. We've seen that once before tonight. It's kind of a touch pass, like a basketball touch pass.
It is, and I still think when push comes to shove, Neely's going to be the workhorse on this drive because he's just a hard man to contain.
2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pass play. They're at the 33-yard line. Cole fakes the handoff, keeps it himself, tries to turn around the right side, cut off over there. That's a nice job of stopping the outside run by Dwayne Ritchie. But Cole able to get it up to the 31-yard line for a 2-yard gain.
See Cole right there. Hey, good pursuit by Waco High lines. It really is. This brings up, I think we're in 4-down territory for Harker Heights right now, but this 3rd down play is huge.
Cole sends Tillis in motion. Handed off to Anili, and Anili is wrapped up. Maybe loses a yard on the play back to the 32.
But Larky should have lost about 3 yards. He was hit behind the line of scrimmage about 3 yards and he kept his composure. So
going to bring up 4th down and 6. As you said, they're in 4-down territory.
Got to contain Cole because he likes to get to the outside if he cannot find the receiver open.
Back to pass. Under a bit of pressure, and it's knocked down. I believe Waco High once was able to, that was Richie that got up and knocked it down. Watch him come in here, Coach.
Huh?
Watch Neely come in and knock it down.
Yeah, he knocked it down. That's a good play by him. And now Waco High's got the ball again. And I tell you what, time is slowly but surely becoming a factor. There's still 6 minutes, 23 seconds. But when you're behind, you need to get a drive going and take care of the football. We may not see Harris carry the football again on this drive right here, this possession.
Waco High's defense has certainly picked up the pace here in the second half as they have shut out Harker Heights after giving them 23 in the first half. Then again, Heights has also shut down Waco High's offense. Now we have a substitution infraction for Waco High. It's going to cost them 5 yards.
Yeah, Coach Herbst is upset, not upset with his coaching staff. What he's upset with.
Yes, sir.
That should not happen.
No.
You're supposed to play with 11. That's what you need to do.
So it takes it back to the 27-yard line, where it's 1st and 15. Hate to pay for the same ground twice. Jackson in the backfield with Richards. Trips to the right. They run into each other. And Richards just going to try to get something out of a busted play and gets it up to the 32-yard line. Picks up that 5 yards they lost.
I tell you, he actually made a silk purse out of a sow's ear that time, but they might want to run that play again. They run into each other. It worked pretty well. There it was.
Got Richards now with 13 carries for 71 yards and a couple of touchdowns unofficially. 2nd and 10. On the rollout, picks up a little throwing time and throws it a little bit long for his intended target, Tyrone Stewart.
I know it's easy to see up here, but if WR3 had that to do over, he would have kept that football and run with it. I promise you he'd have picked up 8 to 10 yards.
So a 3rd down and 10 as the offense tries to execute a big play here. I believe we got number 25, Marquise Davis, in the backfield. On the zone read, Richards keeps it, goes straight ahead up to the 40-yard line, picks up 8 yards on the play. But now it's 4th down and 2.
You make the call, Lark.
You got to punt it at this point, I think.
Yeah, a little over 5 minutes left.
Too much time left.
Yeah, I think there is too, but they're taking a little time. I don't see anybody with them funny-looking shoes going in there, do you?
I don't either. I see Jalen Harris coming in.
And he's the one that fumbled last time he carried the football.
So it looks like they're going for it on 4th and 2 at the 40. See if they try an offside play here, Coach.
No, Will's going to punt it.
Yep, he's going to. Nope, he showed the rugby punt and then tried to throw a screen pass over to Jalen Harris. It's incomplete, and the ball goes over on downs. That's a big gamble.
Well, that's twice that Harker Heights is turning back. Harker Heights right now has got the football with a 2-point lead with 4:56 left. So
they're certainly showing some confidence in their defense to be able to stop Harker Heights going with a play like that with less than 5 minutes to go in the contest and trailing by 2. Harker Heights just trying to concentrate on holding on to the football and picking up first downs now and eating up clock. Neely has the football, straight ahead running, and just digs his way up to about the 34-yard line. Pick up a 6 on the play.
I'm like you. I bet Neely sleeps good tonight, but he is a workhorse. And you're going to see Harker Heights, I would imagine, milk that play clock down to about 5 seconds before they snap the football. At least I think they probably will.
His 23rd carry of the night, and he's just got 90 yards to show for it. Has not hit that 100-yard mark yet. Might do it, though, in this drive.
Yeah.
taking as much time off the clock as they can. They snap it with 3 seconds left on the play clock. A little problem in the handoff, and Cole is going to hold on to it and lose yardage.
Lark, we run out of time. Let me acknowledge our crew right now. Tyrell McSpadden is one of the cameramen. Neho Tron cameraman. Jesse Maldonado got his son with him tonight. Dale Caffey, they're all on cameras. Director is always Jesse Pateo. Little Ricky Miles is instant replay, and old Skipper Field Goal taking care of the audio tonight.
We certainly appreciate the efforts of our crew. Do an outstanding job year in and year out.
Have you seen the committee yet?
I have not seen the committee. Did you even locate them before the game?
No, I did not.
Oh, here we go. Waco High in the backfield. We have a flag thrown. Is it against Harker Heights for motion, or did, yep, they're going to take it the other way.
False start. Offense, number 72. 5-yard penalty.
It wasn't 74 this time.
No, it wasn't.
3rd and 15 at the Waco 45.
Remember, we'll be back here tomorrow night with Belton University, and then we'll be back here next week. Waco High will host College Station.
See Waco High 2 weeks in a row.
Well, they're going to get the football back here if they hold them on this 3rd and long.
Empty backfield,
See,
good rush. Cole gets out from under it. Now he throws, and it's a little bit short of the target. Trying to get it out to Anthony Stevens, but it was under too much pressure.
But Cole should have been sacked about 5 yards in the backfield right there. But he just, I don't know, he's just very, very elusive. So it's the punting seat. Waco High is going to probably get one more chance to get some points on the board.
Well, what they got to hope here is Anili kicks it out of the end zone. We've seen
Yes,
that he's
they
got
do.
an excellent leg, and he's got the wind at his back.
You see the Turner way over to the right side of the field because that's where he's been kicking it. He'll probably go to the left side now.
Yeah, Jackson's all the way over there, and he does kick it toward Jackson's way, but it's going to go into the end zone, and that's exactly what Waco High wanted to see. Oh, we got a flag down here at the line of scrimmage, Coach, and it's offside against Waco High. They get to kick it again. Well, let's see what the decision rests with Jerry Edwards, and he says, no, we'll wipe it off. And we'll let it come out of the end zone and be Waco High's ball with 2:57 left in the contest. They're going to be 80 yards away from a go-ahead score.
Kick was a touchback. Waco's ball, first down on the 20.
All right, according to the scoreboard, unofficially, they have 3 timeouts remaining. A field goal will win this football game if they can get close enough.
And they're going to have to do that against the wind.
Yep. I bet our committee's having a hard time because you don't know who's going to win this football game. Last night, it wasn't any doubt.
That's true. So Will Richards looks over the defense, drops back to pass, throws in the flat, and it's underthrown. Trying to come back for the ball is Tyrone Stewart. He can't get to it.
He was wide open that time, but WR3 just underthrew him a little bit. You see it right there. There he is. In fact, he's ordered him a really good spiral. I don't know whether it stepped out of his hands or what.
Stops the clock with 2:53 left to play. Again, we're still at the score we had at halftime. Harker Heights on top 23-21. Rolling out, pass in the flat. This one also is a little short. Nice try by Ray High to try to take that one in, but couldn't get a hold of it before it hit the ground.
One thing about those 2 plays, though, it did stop the clock, but you're not gaining any yards. And I think you got to go for it on 3rd down and 4th down. I mean, I know you're doing 3rd down, but I'd even say 4th down right now.
Jalen Harris goes wide to the far side, along with LaDamian Calhoun. Richards looks up the middle of the field, comes to the right side, and in and out of the hands of the would-be target, trying to get it to Ray High.
That's a pretty good pass that time, I thought, Lark.
Yeah, I think that went right through High's hands.
Well, if he wouldn't punt it last time, I don't think they're going to punt it this time. Do you?
Holding.
Yep.
Offense. Number 70, that penalty's declined.
They decline the
Fourth
penalty.
down.
I would too.
Yep.
4th and 10 from the 20. Unless Will Richards is punting the football, Waco High is going for it. Got to get to the 30-yard line for a new set of downs. And Harker Heights is going to call a timeout to talk over the defensive strategy here with 2:44 left in the contest. Knights on top, 23-21.
And following the game, there will be an offensive player, a defensive player, and the winning coach will be interview those folks after the game. And committee should give me that list pretty quick, or I guess I'll have to go get it. I saw the chairman down there.
You had to chase it down last night.
Yeah, I did.
Cam up there. Come on, give a little smile, give a little
Flex
wave.
cam going out in the,
Yeah, baby.
on the big scoreboard. Looking for folks to show their guns. People seem to don't understand what that means.
That guy
Nobody's there he goes.
He didn't. There he is. Look at him. There he is.
Harker Heights jumped out to a 10-0 lead with a field goal and touchdown in the first quarter. Waco High's first touchdown came with 7:42 left in the second quarter. I'm sorry, make that with
Show a little muscle there.
11:08 left in the
muscle.
second quarter to make it 10-7. Harker Heights took a 17-7 lead with 7:42 to go, but then Waco High answered back at 6:26 left in the second quarter at 17-14. Then Harker Heights scored in the next position to make it 23-14, but Waco High scored just before the end of the half, and that's where we stand at 23-21. 4th and 10, looking to pass. It is complete for the first down out to the 31-yard line, and finally Ray High catches a pass tonight after he's been the target at least 6 times.
Now remember, the clock will start as soon as they set the chains, which is right now.
Got 11 yards on the pitch and catch and picked up the first down.
No, they didn't start the clock. They winded it.
There it goes.
Yeah.
Pass in the flat, in and out of the hands of Jalen Harris.
Harris is having a tough time tonight with the football, either catching it or had a fumble at a crucial time. .233 left in this football game. Waco High's got to get down there close enough for a field goal, at least.
Take the handoff. Richards looking for some running room. Finally gets some running room, coming to the near side. Gets down the sideline inside the 50 and pushed out of bounds at the 42-yard line in Harker Heights territory.
I do not see a yellow hanky, which is a good thing. If you're Waco High, you'll see WR3. He's a playmaker, no question about it.
27-yard pickup.
And that stopped the clock with him going out of bounds.
Certainly did. His 15th carry of the night. Gets him over the 100-yard mark at 106. Now a flag thrown as they try to get off a quick pass. Going to go against Waco High for a false start.
Number 66, 5-yard penalty. First down.
1st and 15, back at the Harker Heights 47. 2:22 to go. Waco High needs a field goal. They'll take the touchdown. Either one will give them the lead for the first time tonight. I like the way that the offense hasn't really shown any panic in this drive. High with his second catch. Takes it across the 40. Down to the 38.
Waco High cannot take the sweet time here, but that clock's ticking. It's coming up on 2 minutes. They still have a couple of timeouts left.
9 yards on that pickup to High. Brings up a second down and 6. Richards on the delay will take it straight up the middle and get it up to the 37-yard line. Just a 1-yard gain there. They may have to take a timeout here, but we'll see.
Aranago is down there in the net practicing his field goal attempt. I understand he's got a pretty strong leg. They're going to have to get a lot closer than they are now. Huh?
Yes, sir, they are.
I don't think he's got that strong a lead.
Clock rolling with 1:30 and counting. Richards to pass, throws deep across the middle. Jalen Harris couldn't get up for it. Waco High sideline may be looking for interference, but there was some incidental contact there. So another 4th down, Coach.
This is the play of the football game, as far as I'm concerned. If they make this, they certainly have an opportunity to take the lead with a field goal. If they don't make it, game over.
They converted 1 4th down. Facing 4th and 10 at the 20, got the 11-yard pass to Ray High. This 4th and 5 is what they need here. They need to get to the 32-yard line in Harker Heights territory. Here comes Richards, a flag thrown on the play. He has the 1st down, but there's a flag thrown in the backfield, and it's holding against Waco High.
How many penalty yardage does Waco High have tonight?
Well, that's the 10th penalty that I see here, and it's pretty close to 100 yards,
yeah,
Coach.
That's not good.
Holding. Offense. Number 70. 10 yards from the previous spot. Replay 4th down.
That's Wendell Scott again. He's the main man in the line, and he's been caught several times tonight. And I think WR3 had enough for the 1st down.
He did.
Yep.
So now from the 47-yard line, they face 4th and 15 with 1:16 left in the contest, trailing by 2. And now we get a timeout called by Jerry Edwards on the far sideline. Critical point in the game. Coaching staffs want to talk it over with their players.
They've certainly got to throw the football here, I would think. And who they go to is anybody's guess. But the fastest guy on the team is Tyrone Stewart, number 14, so they look for him.
One more game left of this trilogy of the Derrick Johnson Classic. Oklahoma University taking on Belton. It's a 7 o'clock start on the Saturday evening. All 3 games you'll be able to see here on Waco ISD TV. Check the times and listings at wacoisd.org. Waco High crowd getting into it.
We will rock you.
They need to find a play that'll rock them at least to the 30-yard line here.
Yeah, that'd be a good plan, I'll tell you.
Not get them in the end zone. The way the defense has played this second half, you got to believe that if the offense can get into the end zone, the defense will hold on for the victory.
Yeah, but 4th and 15, that's not good, Lord.
It's tough. It's doable, but it's tough. Now here we go. Once again.
Now how about 4th and 20?
Yeah, that's what it's going to be. On the false start.
False start. Offense. 5-yard penalty. Still 4th down.
Now you're back into your own territory at the Waco High 48. 52 yards away from victory with 1:12 left to go. Richard steps up, throws long, has that man. He's open and gets it down to the 5-yard line. Coach, that's what you said. Get it to Tyrone Stewart, and that's exactly what they did.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Waco High's in good shape now. They'll just be smart. Well, my committee's got a lot of pressure. That's all I'm telling you.
Yeah, they do. All the way down to the 5-yard line where they have 1st and goal. A 47-yard pass play. Will Richards heads for the end zone, and he's in for the touchdown with 59 seconds left to go. Waco High has the lead for the first time tonight.
Who would have thunk it, Lord? 4th down and 20, and they convert.
Wow.
And remember, this game's not over yet. There's still,
That's
still
true.
about a minute left. So there's Big Saxenian. She's pumped up.
Waco High is going to call a timeout here to make sure they get the right play here.
You think they might consider going for 2? Let's give them a 6-point cushion.
Yeah, that would put it on Harker Heights to make sure of the extra point if they are able to score.
I think that's what's fixed to happen. I hate to do it. I'm going to have to go find a committee. I mean.
Yeah, it's about that time, Coach.
It is that time.
A minute and 58 seconds to go, 10 plays and 80 yards for Waco High. They nursed the clock thanks to several incompletions in the drive, but got big plays on a 4th and 10 for 11-yard pass to High. A 2nd and 10, 27-yard run by Will Richards III. And then the 4th and 20 pass for 47 yards to Tyrone Stewart that got him to the 5-yard line where Richards was able to get it into the end zone. And now the Lions are going to go for 2. And they need a quarterback. Got 9 seconds left on the play clock. Not sure why Will Richards wasn't in the huddle. They went out to the field for the 2-point conversion, but here we go. Looking to pass, passes in the flat, it's incomplete. In and out of the hands of Davis. So the score remains Waco High 27, Harker Heights 23, with 59 seconds left to play. Waco High with a 4-point lead, their first and only lead of the night. Comes within the last minute of the contest. You see where Davis unable to hold on to that 2-point pass. So Harker Heights can't win it with a field goal. They have to get a touchdown to win the ball game. Waco High's defense has been extremely stingy in this second half of play. It's not allowed Harker Heights to score here in the second half. They have bottled up Madu and Neely. He's carried the ball 23 times unofficially for just 90 yards. He has definitely been the Harker Heights workhorse. Meanwhile, Cole, the quarterback, just 12 of 22 passing, but for 149 yards. And 2 of the 3 scores for Harker Heights tonight have been touchdown passes. One for 15 yards to Parker, and another to Torres for 26 yards. So Waco High going to do its best to keep the ball away from a returner here as Logan Guardiola tees it up on the north 40, kicking it into about a 10-mile-an-hour breeze. Harker Heights looking for the pooch kick. And here we go. Kicks it to the middle of the field at the 25-yard line. It's taken in there and hammered at the 48-yard line. The return man finally goes down under a whole bunch of gray jerseys as Morgan gets it up to the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 for Harker Heights. They're 60 yards away from a victory. And Waco High defense looking for one more stand here in the second half. Coach Jerry Edwards has his offense huddled up on the far side, trying to find the right combination to get it into the end zone in this final 52 seconds. That final 51 seconds of the first half was pretty exciting. Let's see how exciting these final 52 seconds of the fourth quarter will be. 3 seconds left on the play clock. They get the play off. Cole steps up, now tucks and runs with it, and he's hammered when he gets back to the 40-yard line. Big hit put on there by Xavier White. No gain on the play for Cole, and the clock continues to roll with 35 seconds. 2nd and 10 at the Heights 40. Harker Heights has no timeouts left. Getting close to Hail Mary time. Cole drops back, throws in the far side. It's complete over there, but down quickly at the 47-yard line is number 8, Marcus Lockhart with his first catch. Clock continues to roll, 4-3, and now they kill the football with 3 seconds left. Lockhart caught a pass that got him out to the 47 for the 7 yards, and then the incompletion. Now they face 4th and 3 at the 40, well, they mark it at the 48-yard line. And this is Hail Mary time. They have to get a touchdown. Waco High just has to knock the ball down or keep them out of the end zone one way or the other. 3 receivers to the near side. The Waco High crowd on the near side cheering the defense on. Full house rush. Cole runs out from under it, squares his shoulder, throws up a prayer, and it's going to be knocked down, and that's the ball game. Waco High wins their season opener in comeback style, scoring in the last minute of the game to get their first lead of the contest and beat Harker Heights by a score of 27-23. Stay where you are. When we come back, we'll have our post-game interviews right here on Waco ISD TV.
Back at Waco ISD Stadium, where the Waco High Lions have won an exciting football game tonight over Harker Heights in Game 2 of the Derrick Johnson Classic. Our defensive player of the game, and I'm going to let him say his name. I'm not sure I can say it.
Marquavion Williams.
I'm Quavian. First of all, you had one heck of a good game tonight defensively, and that tough running back, Neely, he was a hoss, wasn't he?
Yes, sir.
What about this Waco High defense? You guys struggled a little bit last year, 2-8. That's not Waco High football, is it?
No, sir. No, sir.
Your goals this year, I would imagine, probably be win district, right?
Yes, sir. In state.
Going for all of it. Tell a little bit about this defense. Do you like hitting people?
Yes, I like to hit, cover. I mean, it's all in the team. We got good D linemen. I mean, we teamwork. Stopped them 4 times in a row. There's more coming.
You play a lot bigger than your size. About how much you weigh?
About 164.
You're not kidding me, are you?
No, sir.
Not stressing. All right. Hey, good luck to you guys next week, and congratulations, okay?
Yes, sir.
Now we'll turn to my man, Will Richards III. I call him WR3. Is that all right?
Yes, sir. It's all right.
Heck of a game tonight. I'm going to tell you, I've got to ask you, 4th and 20. I thought the game was over. You find Stewart wide open.
Yes, sir.
How did he get so wide open?
It was the play we had set up. I mean, it wasn't to him, but I seen the safety. He came down on the crawl, which led Tyrone Stewart wide open for the game-winning play.
Y'all had a lot of success early on in the game with the zone read, with you faking the ball to DeAndre and then keeping it. But then they started stopping that a little bit, didn't they?
Yes, sir. I mean, I guess that was a little bit of bad reads, but just kept doing it and did what we could.
Well, turnovers and penalties once again. Likely did you guys in, but you overcame them. But y'all have got to cut down on those penalties, and especially the personal foul.
Yes, sir. It's just something we got to work to get better at, so we can stop having all those penalties and stuff.
You know, you're one of the few people that's played this year, 3rd year on varsity. Has that experience, I guess, has really paid off, especially last year when DJ got hurt?
Oh, yes, sir. I mean, it's pretty good. Just work hard and make big plays.
You got another year left. Good luck to you guys rest of the season. Congratulations on your honor. Okay.
Thank you.
Bring Coach Herbst in here. He's got the kids and everything going on right now. Marty, you know what? We never had any doubt y'all was going to win that game.
Of course not. I've told the guys in the off season and the last 3 weeks of practice that after all the heartache and heartbreak last year, that it was payback time and good things were going to happen to us. And we appreciate that 4th and 20 call you sent down to us. And it worked, and our kids more than deserve to come out ahead tonight.
How did Stewart get so wide open?
Well, one thing is his speed. He's the fastest kid on the field, and we tried a few times earlier to get the ball to him and couldn't, but sure made a big play when it counted.
And I told Will, that early in the game, y'all were having a lot of success with the zone read, him faking it to Jackson and keeping it, but second half, they kind of shut that down a little bit.
Zone read, they roughed us up inside there in the second half, and that's a credit to them, and they're a good club. And I told Pat Atkins before the game that this game would go down to the fourth quarter, and it'd be a one-score game, and hit the nail on the head.
How tough is a running back in Negley? That young man, he was a hoss, wasn't he?
He's a workhorse, and he was good last year, and with another year under his belt, he'll be a hand.
You know what we always say, you cannot win them all if you don't win the first. Is that right?
That's right.
And let me tell you, I know how coaches are. You're never satisfied. One thing you're going to look at is penalties and turnovers.
Wow. Yeah, especially in the first half. One defense gave up one drive. It was probably 65, 70 yards, and about 60 of it was penalties. And those are things we need to work on, and those things we will get better at.
I saw you had Arnaga was over here working on the net, getting ready for field goal. What kind of confidence do you have in him, say, from what distance? Right.
Well, we were going into a little breeze there. If there's no breeze, he can kick 150 yards, and he's got pretty good accuracy. He's not going to make them all from 50, just like nobody else does, but we wouldn't hesitate to kick a 50-yard field goal to try to win the game.
All right, Marty, this one's in the books. Get ready for next week now. College Station come and call it.
Yes, sir. We got lots to do to get ready for them. They will be really good.
All right, thanks, Marty. Bring old Larko in here and wrap her up.
Well, in this contest, the defense kind of saved the day because it kept it close all through the second half, and the offense finally got things together right there at the very end.
Yeah, and we were talking up in the booth. It's 4th and 20. Most people said that game's over, but Stewart wide open for the touchdown, and the rest is history.
Like I said, you had the headset on. You must have set the play down.
Yeah, I did, yeah.
All right, so the Waco High Lions come away tonight with a 27-23 victory over the Harker Heights Knights. Until next time, for Butch Henry, I'm Lark Smith. Good night from all of us at Waco ISD TV.